Hello and welcome back to Roll Call, the show where we get to hang out together and have a wonderful time playing Dungeons and Dragons.
And be stupid, that too.
And be stupid. That's the most important part. So, welcome to the beginning of VarTec! Oh, man.
Boo! Get your VarTec out of here!
We pay your bills!
Do you
Yeah, that's true, though.
Ah, shit.
I got a day job.
Oh, shit, you right.
Coming out of your pay.
No!
I got a real job.
So, no. Now you owe pay too.
Now you take a pay cut.
Everyone take the pay cut. Welcome to non-union. So glad to be back. So glad to be in the DM's chair once again. We do have a level 4 hype train happening, so if you want to, pass on the hype and get everyone more emotes for the train, we just unlocked a sick turtle. That's what everyone was excited for.
You got the turtle!
So, today, during this, we're going to be doing character creation and a little bit of Session 0 to set the world, get ready. I'll be explaining some things that are going to be a little bit different compared to, stream-wise, compared to Scavengers. It's going to be a good time. Is everyone ready?
And it was at that moment the players knew it would not, in fact, be a good time.
So I'm just going to roll some quick roll.
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Yeah.
Counterspell. So, before we get into it, we do have a new community goal. I believe it's attainable, and I think it's going to be really cool. If we get to the goal before the last episode... So the episode right before the end of VarTec, if we get to the goal, we will, as a group and community, choose one person, a friend of the stream, as they say, to join our heroes, in the final battle of this mini campaign.
Because he's going to kill us.
So, yes, it's called Points for a Pal. So, right? So it's gonna. I hope we can get there. I mean, it'd be really cool. Then we can decide, as a unit, who's going to represent the lovelies at home to join us.
What is it that we need to reach? Is it followers, subscribers?
No, it's a channel point goal.
Oh, channel point. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Lovely channel point goal.
Donate.
It is 100K, so 100,000. You only 2,000 per.
It's 96. No.
Yes, we received the hype train emotes. One moment.
Hold on. Must turtle. Turtle!
He's got his tongue out.
Good job, team. We got the turtle.
We got the turtle.
Alright, well, this has been a great
It's a great stream. Mission accomplished. See you guys later. Oh my god, we also got a dolphin. Oh, we got a little we got a Shiba Inu with his tongue out. Okay, this is a good stream already. I'm feeling it. What a way to come back.
I copied and pasted too many times.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Hyper.
please stop.
So,
I'm trying to delete my chat now, but it's still going. Please stop. I need help.
this is hilarious.
Somebody get him an adult, please.
There's
I just selected all. I was like, oh wait, I can. Yeah. Right.
It's just turtles now. Let's put a turtle in chat, boys. Oh, lol, frog. Okay, so before we get into it, I just want to go around, have us introduce ourselves for anybody who's not been here before, or also just because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done this. I am just blow out everyone's ears.
It's not
Rip headphones.
So I am your illustrious dungeon master for this mini campaign.
Don't you think?
What?
Oh, let's be
Illustrious?
right word.
I am illustrious. Are you kidding me?
You're the GM we let into our house.
Oh God, there's a stranger.
It's too late now.
I'm doing TikTok. If I showed up to your house to
What?
DM a game,
What would you do?
Cry.
I mean, I guess we'll let you play.
I'll
for a
roll
little
up.
bit.
I would just barbarian.
So yes, I also go by Tragic Backstory here on Dare Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while, but I've also been busy getting married. So, when do you?
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Boo, marriage.
Shut up! You're also married.
I know it already. Boo, marriage.
Oh.
Single for life.
I'll pass it over to you across the table.
Brandon Lutz, how the hell?
No, wait, that's me. No, hold on.
Use my legal name.
Hi, I'm Tristin. You can also see me as Backyard Insanity on just about every social media platform: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. It's who I am. It's a brand.
Tattooed on your back.
He has business
Your
card.
back?
He has business cards, so I mean,
I
it
have business
is.
cards with
I
it
said
on it.
tattooed on your back.
I mean, if it got big enough, I could probably put Backyard Insanity Productions on. Someone's like, yeah, cool.
Let's not.
Why not? Branding.
I mean,
Branding,
we get
Brandon.
enough subscribers-
No.
For the brand.
And-
If we get enough subscribers, will you do it?
Get a tattoo of my logo
On your back.
on
As
my
a tramp
back.
stamp.
As a tramp stamp. I mean, it
Please
works
no.
For mythical chef Josh.
Please no.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
So, anything else you want to add? Are we?
Boo marriage.
All right, good to know. As he says, boo marriage.
Hi, I'm Cymerk. You can find me on everything as Cymerk. You can also find me Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at the RPG table here on Twitch playing some Vampire Masquerade. As well as Thursdays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time playing Blades in the Dark on Until_May here on Twitch. And pretty soon we're also going to be starting a Fallout campaign over there, which is going to be a lot of fun. But even more exciting, tomorrow night you can catch me and Brandon along with some other guests, including Raspy Screams, Riley and Faye, all from Natural One Adventures, the DM Wolf from Beyond the Dice podcast, Danny Hurt from right here on Twitch, along with Mitchikent as well from TikTok, big into the VTM community on there as well. We're gonna be doing like a pretty laid back DM chat stream. I think it'll be pretty fun. Good
Yeah.
time. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
Is
right
it like
here.
podcast style?
Shh, totally not going to be there. Wait, hold on.
I've already done the graphics.
We have several things to discuss immediately if you're not going to be there. I'm super looking forward to it. This will actually be my first time stepping outside on a Twitch stream outside of my own and this.
I was gonna say it's usually it's like me, but now it's like
Us! It's
us.
we!
It's a we. We're a we now.
We're a we!
We're a we.
I wasn't invited.
You're not DM yet. You're not DM
Not
yet.
DM.
I'm gonna go watch AEW instead.
But in other exciting things, over on Until May, second week of January, he will be hosting a week of one-shots for charity for the Trevor Project. I'm going to be one of the GMs. I'll be running 10 Candles on the 9th. Tragic will also be running. He's going to be running Big Eyes Small Mouth the next day, the 10th on Monday.
You really have to pronunciate if you're shortening it. You can't go BESM. You have to go BESM.
Yeah, because then you might get the wrong kind of viewership. I mean...
Or the right kind.
Oh, the right kind.
It's fine.
TikTok.
But there's also going to be Call of Cthulhu, there's going to be D&D, there's going to be Honey Heist.
Chicago.
There's going to be Vampire the Masquerade,
Yep.
Chicago by Night. So, feel free to check that out. We will be having donation raffles and giveaways throughout the stream. You might see one or two of the GMs eating some spicy gummy bears or spicy chips. You may see some cupcake smash. I don't know. I haven't committed yet.
Wait.
But yeah, definitely check it out. Second week of January, starting on the 9th.
Who sounds far away from the mic, by the way?
Don't know. Shouldn't be me. Should be you guys.
It's probably us.
Okay. Sam sounds clear to me, but I don't know. It might be becoming different through the stream.
Is Banana on?
Yeah. Weird.
Is Banana going through the banana?
I love the name.
Is it going through the Jizzy?
No, it's OBS going through Banana.
Is everything going through Banana?
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
He can hear you. I can hear you.
Each.
Very strange. I upped your gain though.
Okay. We'll work on that. I don't know why it's doing
That's weird. Yeah, because mine's they're
Now
different.
You sound echoey. A little bit.
Strange.
weird.
Maybe-
And now you're clear.
What's the setting on? We're gonna figure this out. It's been a while
Who
for.
knows?
I can't tell from
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see myself.
You, yeah. I
In the
sound really
reflection.
far away.
That's as close as I can get it without unplugging the mic. So,
Is
Lean close to the mic, Mary.
So yeah, it is.
And talk.
hello, and welcome.
let me. I'm
to
gonna.
Timer
I'm gonna have to.
coming.
ASMR.
It's not coming through. I did it and it didn't. It undid it. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Where's Brendan on the
Put
screen?
it
Okay,
back.
It's his fault.
Take all the audio from here and
And
put it over there.
Like the mic is across.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not doing
sounds
the
like
whole
we're trying to
spiel
fix
again.
How about now? Yeah, it's very weird. I had it saved. It's because OBS. Oh, because it updated after I did it.
Not say the update.
I think you are crazy, Raspy, but you're also correct.
You win this round.
But next time, Raspy, next time.
How's everything sound now?
Yeah, is it sounding a little better?
We still sound kind of far,
Yeah,
and
it
there's a
sounds
little
the
bit of an echo.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's on output.
Lean close to the microphone
that's
for me.
Hello.
We're gonna
and
figure this
welcome
out.
to the show. I'm gonna be saying things really close to the microphone. So if you don't like ASMR, this is your too late trigger warning.
Okay, yeah, she is coming through the mic.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Just wanna make sure.
It's on voice meter. That's really weird.
Is
Yeah,
he
and
like
I heard the
beats?
movement
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah, that was me patting the mic.
Cool.
Well,
Okay, I heard
Banana might just be being a pain.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like 5 different things I could do doing it. Technology. All right.
Yeah, it's just weird how clear you are versus us, because we're not that far from the microphone that you
Yeah,
are.
that is what I was.
So
Nope.
even like when Sam leans close to the mic, she still sounds a little far.
Weird.
Filter you guys have?
Well, I mean, I'm also like, really bad at enunciating.
Well, even me.
Really bad at projecting, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm loud enough.
Blame it
now.
on the butt. Nah, 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 nah,
Take that,
nah, nah.
banana.
To be that. Okay.
As long as they can hear us.
I got to work.
Listen. It's just the build stream. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
We'll
fine.
figure it out.
Okay, going over to our last friendo Magendo.
Hi, I'm Zeak. And I'm an
Oh no!
Um,
We were joking about
And
having
we'll be right back.
we were joking about having an intervention for Brandon earlier, but now this is getting real too close to what we were joking about.
But yeah. So I also stream on Tuesdays. I've been taking breaks. I'm moving currently. That's why I have boxes. But next week I should be back at 7:30 every Tuesday. I stream art personally. Sometimes gaming if I have a spare day to stream. Sometimes Tristan hangs out with me. Who knows? We're trying to get him to stream, but we'll talk about it. We'll see.
Who got time when Sam's streaming
One
6 nights a
of
week?
us.
One of us.
That's terrible.
One of
Sam
us.
is on stream 6 nights a week. We only have one studio.
That's 7th night.
Well, it looks
Listen,
like
we'll just get you a shed out in the backyard. It'll
I'm
be
also
fun.
terrible at English.
I don't think the HOA is going to appreciate us putting a shed out.
Well, you
there.
can use Brandon's shed.
I don't know if our HOA is going to appreciate.
Tilted.
No, it's not. It's settled. Deal with it.
It's settled. That's an interesting choice of words. I'm really curious on what it is now. But yeah, I don't know what else about me, but yeah, hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else anyone would like to add?
I am currently eating Chinese food. So
I
sorry.
think I hit my mark.
Yes, I hit all the buttons.
We support LGBTQ+.
Black Lives Matter.
That is now in a box.
You know, just general things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down with that.
I like Kit Kats.
Oh, merch.
We're just-
I was about
Oh, yes,
about
we
to
do
bring
have
up merch, and you
over
beat
on
me to
Redbubble.
it.
I did put the link in chat.
We haven't put out anything new recently, but we do have a corporate D&D line alongside with the multi-classing line. We've also still got our Pride merch up, so
That stays up forever.
That's year-round. I'm thinking I've got some ideas in my brain place for some new merch to launch.
Yeah,
next
I've
year.
been brainstorming workout ones. I mean, because I have one for our old campaign, Bards and Nobles, where it's Sorn's Gym instead of Gold's Gym.
That's
There you
hilarious.
go, there you go.
I'm also gonna try to work on some new emotes for you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm just finding the time, like once things settle down with the move.
We did just get a whole bunch of new emote slots.
Yeah.
I
mean,
heard.
I mean, we have a lot of logos that we can also turn into emotes and stuff like that.
That too. God.
I mean,
That rice went down wrong.
Womp womp.
so,
Continue.
Rest in peace.
You good?
so yeah, be sure to check it. You can find the link. It's on where you can find us on Redbubble. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let us know. I do my best to try and make merch. I am not always able to do everything. I'm a mediocre graphic artist in general.
Shut
He's
your
a
mouth.
fantastic graphic designer.
I'm
He just has the
mediocre.
artist mindset of where we always think we suck.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I suck, but people think I'm decent. But that's another conversation. Time for kiddos to go to bed and Mrs. Cuddle.
Okay.
Thanks for popping in.
Have
See
a
you
good
tomorrow.
one.
See you tomorrow. All right. So,
And then I get cuddle
Last
times
time.
afterwards, right?
yep.
Raspy just shows up at
The
our door.
one last thing I want to add is there's also a new, an augmented channel point reward that you players cannot activate.
No.
But it is a change on the luck check. It is the mysterious helper check. There is I lowered it to 10.
Oh god damn it! It's the mysterious stranger. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Solid.
So there are 10,000 points. Depending, and this has to be activated during combat, not outside, because there's no point. If people waste it on that, I'll just say a dude shows up and walks away, and it's wasted for that. So
What if it's like in the middle of like a persuasion check? If someone activates it and some guy just wandering goes like, "Hey, that sounds like a great idea." You know what? Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate your input. Alrighty.
if chat all agrees on that, yes.
Okay.
So yes, the mysterious helper check is, depending on the situation, I will roll, and depending on what we roll, a mysterious helper will or will not show up to assist for 1 round.
That's a lot more than I thought it was going
Is
to be.
it God?
No, it is a gunslinger,
Yeah.
obviously.
It's just a guy in a trench coat and a fedora and a mag.
But wait, like John Wick, or like
He never
Think
misses.
of Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. Just shows up with the most powerful handgun in the world and goes, "What up, motherfucker?"
for it.
And then
So-
disappears.
Yep, for 1 round he'll be there.
God damn it.
Is that gun the gun of
Very
You're
cool.
just mad because you love it.
I'm mad that I know what you're doing.
Solid thing. So if you want to see us succeed,
If you want to see them have a
Fail.
kick-ass friend for 1 round, that's going to be hilarious, though, to implement. You guys are 3 days deep inside of a
some
dungeon.
random fuckhole with like a
Shows-
cowboy hat and a
Shows up,
Fucking
shoots, and
six
leaves.
shit. Shooter.
Chester Chet Boone Hartley's
Chester
like
Chet
the
Boone
descendant
Hartley,
shows
yeah,
up
you-
with a
when did you start shooting people?
By the name's Chester. I'm a descendant. They call me Boone.
Bish, and then
He's like,
leaves.
I never learned magic, but I learned the art of a gun. What?
Chet would be like so anti that family.
Yeah, right?
It's hilarious.
Well, that's why he was banned from the family at some point.
Okay, so with that, let's get into a little bit of the world, and then we'll get into the characters that fit within that world. So, this campaign and setting takes place about 15-ish years after the Vartos campaign. So Vartos is getting even bigger, more illustrious, more populated. The family of heroes that we all grew to love have grown up, gone their separate ways, living life in the lapse of luxury, and a
Space car.
small expedition company has grown to an elephantine proportion, now controlling
A
a
Loxodon proportion.
loxodon-like proportion. No, no, it is not.
Quick
where-
look at Tabaxi.
Where they are working on reclaiming parts of the uncharted desert because of it is still being a magical world. There are still parts of the desert that people don't go into that much because of how deadly it is. And there have been long time scientific experiments, protections, various forms of safety measures for individuals that have lived out in this barren wasteland for a while. And VarTec is sending people out to check in on them, find stuff, see if anybody's still alive, and slowly reclaim and semi-settle, semi-terraform the area that Vartos sits in. Which is why last campaign, when you guys sent those people out into the desert and they died, it makes sense.
I was like, are we gonna claim their
That's
bodies?
No, you will not.
That'd be a fun Easter egg. We walk through. It's like,
I'm
man,
just
look at these
saying.
bones.
Hey, he's bone, man. I mean,
20
fun.
years in the desert. Yeah.
It's like they were charmed.
So there's the.
It's just like a necklace, and there's just bones on it. Like, God, look at those.
They must have been
charred
best
bones.
friends. So you guys are employees of VarTec, the VarTec Exploration. So we can now go through as you guys you have your missions. You go out. These strongholds generally you have to be very thorough. The expectation is you make it there. You go in. You don't leave until you've mapped or found everything important. Sometimes it's a little hop into a hole that people made. Sometimes it's a multi-day thing where you have to slowly trek your way through this massive underground layer. Sometimes it's just an afternoon. It honestly differs depending on the stronghold you're going into. So, with that being said, who would like to go first? Don't all jump out at once now.
Roll a
I
D4.
can roll a d4.
Yeah, just roll a d4.
Okay.
I mean, I should go after Sai.
Fine by
You want me
me.
to just go first then?
No, I'll roll a d4.
Okay.
So we'll do odds is Sai, evens is you. Zeak.
Let's get Boy back at it.
Evens.
What was it, evens again?
You.
Oh, okay.
Sai always goes odds. So I had
It's
to.
true.
That's true. I
She
always
is
go
an odd
evens.
one.
Okay, so we share a screen right now.
Yes. We'll get there.
Hold, please.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Did I select everything? Are you doing
Yes.
milestone or?
Milestone.
Okay, just making sure.
You can do optional class features, by the way, and customize your
Okay.
origins.
My name is Theo Quinn. Nilo.
That's how you say that.
Yeah, Theo for short.
Got it.
And
That's what you're
his
getting
race
called.
is a what elf? Actually, I think I'm a what elf variant, but I don't own that one right now.
Fair. They might not have many of these things.
Yeah, I'm trying to compare what did I do on this side. I think all this I left the same, unless you want me to go over it.
No, yeah. So you have dark vision, which is
Yeah.
as every player wants to let every DM know as you go into a dark room, they have dark vision. Keen senses, you have proficiency in perception. Fey ancestry, it makes it harder to be charmed or slept, but you can't be slept. Trance, you don't have to fully sleep. Your ability and core increases are wisdom, and then you get proficiency with bows and dexterous
That's
weapons.
Crazy.
You're
Like
you say
I'm gonna go and use a bow.
you're faster than most, and yes, you're able to hide better in natural terrain.
Yes, because I.
Now I have some bad news for that.
How is desert not natural?
Being in are you gonna hide behind a cactus? No one sees
Hide
me.
behind a desert.
I
Thank you
mean-
very much.
Well, you can do things like
Yes, it just
Yeah.
depends on what area of the desert you're in. If you're out in that big old open part, it'll be a lot harder to hide in. But if you're in
there's
one of the
still
craggier
hills,
areas,
right?
there's what?
There's still hills, right?
Sometimes, yes. There's a tumbleweed. You're just rolling behind it. You can't see me.
Anything's possible, man. Anything's possible.
It is
Anything's
D&D.
possible with a natural 20.
I honestly.
You become a tumbleweed. Roll a new character.
That's not the case.
Only more without
D&D
even
roll
knowing
call does
magic.
not support natural 20 equal auto success.
No.
And everything.
So,
Okay. So
what
going
class are you
into
doing?
Class. So I wanted to really like be unique and change it up, and this is like my first time going wild with what in the world is on my foot? That's my cat. Okay, it scared the crap out of me. It really scared me for a second.
Cats, the craziest of things.
It's like, what is brushing me? So my main class is Bard, and I'm going 10 levels into that, and we'll go through one at a time. But my main class is Bard. I think I put my proficiency. Oh god. I'm sorry, my. English. I do flute and lute as an instrument, and then also the pan flute.
She's just really big in the woodwinds. And then
Yeah,
the
man, because I mean it's a desert. I don't know how that affects anything, but that's my excuse.
I mean, okay.
And obviously, my skill has to be stealth, deception, and sleight of hand. Although now thinking of the story, I'm not sure deception can be used much, but hey, I'll use it.
Hey.
Okay, so the Bardic College that I chose.
Your inspiration, your jack of all trades and song of rest, so you guys can, sleep better.
Yeah, what he said. And then the Bardic College that I chose was the College of Valor. No,
Solid.
They are bougie.
You're all about, you're a battle bard.
Basically. It's going to help. I have a plan down the line, but I can't feel back.
Wow, expertise in stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah, man. Because just wait, there's more. And then there's my bonus proficiencies, and then my combat inspiration, which isn't that the same? That's Bardic Inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, there's different, but yours is based in because of your valor. Yours is better for battle. You can roll it to weapon damage. And you can use a creature can use its Bardic Inspiration die and add it to its AC. So yours, unlike other bards, other bards can't add to damage and AC. Yours can. So if somebody really wants to hit with something, they can roll with it, and it just says an attack roll, so it doesn't have to be a weapon. So a spell can have a bonus because of the Bardic, and then you pretty much give someone bonus AC against that attack. Not for the full round. That's very important.
Hopefully, that means that we're just gonna destroy. But at the same time, knowing our DM, we're more likely to get destroyed.
I have not killed you guys often.
But I was gonna say, hold on. Depending on what your answer is, I've died at least once or twice. For my ability score, I did go ability score for this one, and I went obviously just dexterity and charisma, since Bard. And then, so we also have the Font of Inspiration. So beginning when you reach 5th level, you regain all of your expended uses of Bardic Inspiration when you finish a short or long rest, which will be very useful. So I don't have to be as cautious with the spending.
Yes, you should just give.
Exactly, and that's what I was thinking along with. I was like, this would be very useful. The other thing, which I also thought was really unique, was this counter charm. I didn't know that was in there when I picked it.
Yep.
I was like, this could be used very well, which.
So you need to make sure that you have to be constantly playing. You do the performance. So you got to be performing. You can't be like counter
I
charm.
have a harmonica around my neck and just always.
You gotta look like a Dimitri Martin doing shit.
Like while shooting, but I'm always playing.
Well, they do have those like
the harmonica, like
Yes.
Exactly.
So but it's gonna be like
We
it's
can
kind of like
figure something
the
out.
pain rating.
It's just your
things.
pan flute.
So you're just like you're gonna take your bow and like.
God damn it.
It's a slide whistle.
Why did I just love one? I didn't even find my actual harmonica. If I can find it, I will do it for the stream.
Okay.
Sam's got
I
one
also
of
get my
six.
extra attack, so I can attack twice. And then for this ability score, I think I went. No, this one I went for feet because I'm going to be mainly an archer. So my feet. Its way. My feet is sharp.
God.
What?
You.
What are you talking about? Nothing happened. What?
So I went with sharpshooter. So, ooh, I just kicked my cat. I'm so
No.
sorry.
I went with I went with sharpshooter. Punt.
So I
Don't
like
even need to see my
I
target.
don't have disadvantage on the long range attacks with ranged weapons, and then ranged weapons attack ignore half cover and 3/4 cover, so that's gonna help down the line. And then before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
I want to see how often you do that.
I probably will forget about it, to be honest. I will have this up to try to remember. But
Thank you for that.
I still have other classes that I haven't gotten to yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's the expertise, which is deception and perception. That's the only options I had. And my magic secret.
Yeah, what spells you picking?
So, because I'm going archer, I'm going with the swift quiver. You know what I mean? Where is it? It's an alpha. Okay, I still clicked the wrong
Summon Lesser Demons is not Swift Quiver.
I still clicked the wrong thing. And my other thing was lightning arrow, which I actually changed now because of my weapon. But I'll get there for right now. Right now, I'll just select it. I'll look at it. Like, where is it?
You might not have it because if you don't have that
There
book.
it is.
Okay, good.
So I love oh my god.
Swift
This one.
Quiver.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate your services.
You're welcome.
Because on each of your turns, until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to make 2 attacks with a weapon that uses ammunition from the quiver. Each time you make such a ranged attack, your quiver magically replaces the piece of ammunition you use with a similar piece of non-magical ammunition. Any piece of ammunition created by the spell disintegrates when the spell ends. If the quiver leaves your possession, the spell ends. That's gonna be quite useful when if we're in there for long periods of time and I'm just like, oh, I'm all out.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
Yes, but along with the item I get, hopefully I won't become all out so quickly. And then lightning arrow is pretty self-explanatory.
All right. That's only 10 levels. You got 6 more to go.
My next.
Nope. I'll go.
My
there it is.
next class is a fighter.
Interesting.
Indeed.
I'm gonna call a shot real quick, and I'm gonna bet you're gonna lean more into that archer, aren't you?
No.
What?
Let's go to Battle Master.
I was thinking
Crazy.
that he would go like
Echo.
Knight.
That would be so weird.
We call it, in this era, it's called Hologram Night.
That's true.
I mean,
Hollow
I like that
person.
idea. Hollow person. That's true. Okay, so yeah.
We
so
are the
my-
Hollow.
My fighting
no.
style was obviously dual. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh, that would be great. Like running into a group of a bunch of like Echo Knights and just call themselves the Hollow.
That'd be horrifying. What are you talking about?
Well, that's another group
It
in my.
sounds
You
But I
thought
love
there were
it.
4 of us. Turns out there's 8 of us.
That's
But wait,
worse.
There's more.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're definitely going into.
I'm gonna add that to my campaign building thing.
And then what's your archetype?
Right next to all
Magic
the monk
archetype.
turtles.
Go figure. Also Arcana Archer.
So you're gonna go arcane archer, valor bard
That is
with
Arcana.
bow.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my arcane archer love was nature to help with. Oh, God.
So you pick nature to pick for your lore. Got it.
Yes, and then this was prestidigitation. Wow.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, thank you.
You're never stinky.
Exactly.
Stinky.
Because
He's
we
always
might be there for
downwind.
days and like, look, that smell is closed in.
Hey,
It's
stinky.
not going anywhere. As for my Arcana shot options,
So your arcane shot. What you
which,
picking?
dang it, Arcane, not Arcana. There are a lot of good options, and honestly,
There are.
like, I'm still torn between several. But my first one was Shadow. I'm trying to remember why I picked it after me read it again. It's when you weave illusion magic into your arrow, causing to elude your foe's vision with shadows. The creature hit by the arrow takes an extra 2d6. Yeah, I did say that right. Psychic damage, and it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw and be unable to see anything farther. So that's why I did it, because that's quite party useful as well.
Yep.
And the extra damage. My third option was the Seeking Arrow, which I thought was also unique too, because of the obviously Seeking. So I don't know if I have to read that for everybody, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Use divination magic. Denomination magic. I'm kidding. Oh my god, I actually can't say it. Divination magic. That's what I'm using. You grant your arrow the ability to seek out your target.
So they just make a dex save. You don't attack. They just make a dex save.
Yeah, even if they're... No, that's not the hiding one, but that was what I was saying. But yes, I think it's quite useful, and I will be far away if I can. That's why I took Sharpshooter. But that's it for Fighter. My last class, however... God,
Yep.
but again... My last class...
Wait, there's more!
Guess it. My
Wizard.
stealthiness.
Warlock.
Yeah, God.
Monk.
Dang it, that's what I was going to say, but no.
Cleric.
Rogue.
Ranger.
Obviously, I have to be... You know, it would be funny. I wasn't thinking about it, but I went Rogue. So I put 3 levels into Rogue, and it's really honestly just for this extra damage. Ow.
So you wanna crit your first hit.
Yeah, Yes. I have 2 builds in my head. I'm mixing them up. But yes, I went with acrobatics for proficiency just because I might be doing some acrobatic things to get in and out of places.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And then my expertise was also acrobatics and also thieves' tools. So,
Fair.
Yeah, you know, I think every party should have a good person with thief tools. You never know what will happen.
It depends on your goal of your party. If you don't want to break the law and break and enter, then technically.
Well, I mean, doesn't thieves' tools also help with breaking or disabling traps? Isn't that thieves' tools?
It depends on the trap.
Sometimes just a knife blade will do it.
That's fair.
And what archetype you
but
going?
I want to be special, so I'm going extra damage.
Arcane
assassin.
Trickster. Oh.
I was debating about that actually. But
Arrow
that's
Rogue.
Dragon
Air
Ball Z.
Rogue.
Soul
It's an
Knife.
An arrow guard.
Aragon?
Aragard.
It's a dragon!
Ooh, I should have named an Aragard. I'm not.
That'd be a little on the nose.
Over the arrow cave. Shouldn't it be called the quiver?
But
That
just
was
for
better.
those who don't know, the assassinate that
If you
gives
can-
you, I think, the advantage. Yeah, you have advantage on attack roll against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical.
So you want
I do a buttload of damage.
yeah,
The first hit.
your
and
first
then
you're
damage.
you're like Jay Lynn. You're gonna do your
Yeah.
first hit will be your statistically best hit.
And then after
So-
that, it's just like it can be decent.
So where are your
I
stats
forgot-
going? And
Forgot
while
to
you're
do
putting
do you want me to go over my spells too?
no, that's so many spells.
I was like, yeah, I have a lot of spells.
You're
so
good.
I should go with that. Okay, so my stats. Okay, no, you did give them to me. I was like, I'm so sorry, Toshi. I didn't mean to hit you again. He's like right in front of my
You-
foot.
Anyone watching this just like, God, Zeak
I'm
guys is beating the
sorry.
crap out of his cat.
Sorry. Okay, so Brandon did roll our stats for us already. He sent them to us in the chat. So the way I did mine was I put my strength at 14. My dexterity was at 15. Just because of all the pluses and bonuses brought it up to match my con, which is at 18. And then my intelligence, we don't really need to focus on that. So we can just gloss over that.
You big dumb.
I'm a bit dumb. But my wisdom is 13. That's 13. And then my charisma, because I gotta make charismatic as a bard. I didn't type. That's 17. I was typing the whole time.
Nice.
So that's what we're looking at. You know, some good layouts going on here. I think it'll even out besides the dumminess, but we don't focus on those.
So this is where you can pick, tell us about your background and tell us how Theo Quinn got to be the rogue bard fighter that he is.
I mean, okay, I was trying to pull up my backstory in the background, but it just changed screens. So the background that I went was criminal spy it was for the skills, honestly. And it did work with my storyline, which I will go over in a second once it's done loading. I went athletics and investigation for the skill proficiencies because when we were preparing our characters, there was only so much information we got. And I was like, investigation seemed about right with the decent storyline I got. The tool proficiency I went with was playing card set because who doesn't like sitting around a campfire while you're just chilling? And then wood carver set for potentially if I need to make more arrows or something. Like I just thought
Solid,
it was a good
solid.
idea.
The bare minimum of a
Exactly.
pointy stick.
It's
a pointy stick that flies.
Good idea. That just
Well, I mean,
have in the
imagine if,
background.
even if it's just a very basic pointy stick arrow, with the amount of magic that he can do, it
Oh, yeah.
doesn't matter. It could be a blunt tip stick. And he's just like, well, guess what? It's lightning now.
All right, 1 second. I'm switching to a different screen because it's just gonna be easier to do this. So this is my actual character screen. Because my background is in this. So I don't mind actually releasing my background to the party, but just bullet points. My character didn't get along well with his father. He did know his father, but they just didn't click well. His mother made up for the lack of kindness from his father. He did have a brother named Tordy Nilo. And then his brother and him originally grew up close along with another childhood friend, which I didn't bother naming because I was really just trying to get the storyline.
Tom.
The three of us
Billy.
all hung out.
Tom Hardley.
We all hung out and grew up together, but we didn't hang out with the right crowd somehow.
Hardly knew he.
And that's where we learned the criminal aspects of like just basic stealing and other roguish like skills. Mainly stealing and like sort of lockpicking, and that's why also rogue is not too super high, because we just learned small stuff. Although crime is crime, don't do crime, kids. What was crime?
Be gay, do crime.
So what had happened was Tordy got a little bit into the criminal world, and he was for it. So yeah, he went down that rabbit hole where Theo Quinn Nilo did not. I was about to say Leon. That's not
This is not Leon.
Yes.
Are you sure? It's starting to feel a lot like Leia.
A little bit, but
Elf with assassin rogue.
It's actually, dang, it's been so long. We're not gonna talk about that. So yeah,
He's
Theo
dead.
Quinn, he tried to stop his brother, but he was unable to. His brother like left and went to the criminal world, did his own thing, and didn't really hear much from him. Our childhood friend, we used to hang.
No, you said it.
We used to hook
we
up.
Hooked up, yes. We hooked up, and like things were going well. We were messing around, but things kind of just started dying down. We were still like messing around with the wrong crowd, but like my brother, when I say he went down that rabbit hole, he was big bad, not good. But then we kind of just grew apart, and I went to the Bard College, found a passion for art music. That was my little outlet, and that was my like, get clean from doing crime type of thing. Later found out that our childhood friend was arrested for she kept doing crime. Go figure. Sentenced to a long time in jail because I didn't really write a time. And I went to visit her from time to time. And yeah, there's nothing much I can do there. She did what she did. What were you about to say, Brandon?
Nothing.
I saw you lean forward towards the bike.
No.
All right. So after college, I went to try adventuring, and since I was a child, I always wanted to be a hero who adventures around with his friends, and he wanted to find the right crowd since he grew up in the wrong crowd. He wanted to find good company. Found someone who could actually teach him how to fight and not just sing people to sleep. So that's where he learned the bow, and that's where the fighter built. And that's
Perfect.
his background.
Perfect.
I don't.
Good.
You want me to go over
Good.
equipment?
If you'd like to go over your magical items, I'm down with that.
Aren't you?
What?
You're gonna have something bad happen, aren't you?
The audacity!
Here comes Tom, your
That's
long
right,
lost
yes.
friend. He's here
Alright.
in the bottom of this well.
He's
Well-
the butt stabber.
In
He's the
terms
butt
of,
stabber.
I'll just say special inventory, like things that stand out. Thank you for our DM for this hookup, because I actually didn't know that this bow existed. So he hooked me up with the Dragonwind bow. I went with the electric dragon, which that's why I was saying I might change it from the lightning arrow, because now I have a bow.
It was a gift
But-
from your trainer after you went off.
Thank you, Master Shifu.
Oh.
I also got the braces of archery. Obviously, I mean, why wouldn't I go with that? So while wearing these bracers, you have the proficiency with longbow and shortbow. You gain a +2 bonus of damage rolls on range attacks made with such weapons. And then my last special weapon was, which I looked online for ranged weapons. I didn't know this existed. I think it's like such an underrated item. And it's the quiver of, I hope it's a Holana.
Elona?
A whole lot of stuff. I don't know.
Elona?
But, yeah. Yeah. Either way, each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds, which, I got a bad back. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows. So hopefully I'm not going short, especially with that spell, because if I do, that's a problem. I can also hold bolts and similar objects, but nobody's worried about that. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects, which I didn't really think about, but I might add some javelins to that. And then the longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, and or spears. Which I'm just saying, this is like the bag of holding is great, but this is like a really good alternative.
Yeah, you can put stuff in that.
I'm just saying, it's fantastic. But I think that's all of my character. I'm just saying, look at my passive perception, beautiful mustache, just my character. My character's fantastic. He looks so jolly. Oh, I guess I should describe him.
Yes.
My character is chaotic neutral because of the criminal background. So he's kind of like the mindset of like, he does what he needs to do to get the job done, but he would like to do it in as a good of way as possible, resolved in a good way as possible. But if things turn bad, he will end it if need to be.
Okay.
Eye color is like a greenish brown kind of fadeish color. He's medium sized, obviously. He's about 5'10". He's not super tall, but he's like a decent height. His hair is like a long kind of brownish red auburn style color hair. He usually puts it up in a bow sometimes he lets it go. Depends on how he's feeling. And he's like a slightly tan skin, especially because of this desert heat. So it just be baking him. And
just be baking him.
He's around 56 of age, but for elves, that's still fairly young. So he's experienced a lot in the world and whatnot, or he's experienced a decent amount and been through things, but he still has also a lot more to experience. And just in case you're worried, his weight's 165. I don't think anyone cares about that, but hey.
Hey. It's good for the mental picture. So I'm seeing from this character, before you go off, that luckily you don't have the unending talent, so we don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about you going, I will auto succeed unless I roll a 1.
Now that I'm still creating it, I'm going to go...
Nope. So deception, acrobatics, perception, sleight of hand, and stealth.
Yes.
Those are your big ones.
Yeah.
You also get a plus 11 with your bow, 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d6.
Which I think it's fairly balanced. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then your sneak attack will only be 3d6. And
I
then
think it's 2d6 right now.
Is it 2d6?
2d6.
Oh, yes. So you'll do 4d6 if you crit, and 2d6 on everything.
And if I use special arrow, like the shadow arrow, it's another 2d6.
Yep. And if you crit, it's all. You theoretically, if the person is surprised and you go first and you hit them first, you crit, double all the damage, double all the damage on that hit, and you should do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and then it's my thing too. Also was the reason behind this character. One was I've never played a ranged character. I've never played a ranged character.
All those hit points.
So I was like, let me try that out. And then 2 was I wanted a character that could be ranged and could be like useful to the party as in almost distractions, and like with the shadow arrow I could cause them to be blind. Along with my spells, I have like spells that are like hold person, minor illusion to create things, Tasha's hideous laughter. I also have healing spells, invisibility, and other things to kind of help the party and myself as well. Cause
got the tiny hut in there. That's a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah, because I was like, this might just be a smart buy right here. But yeah, it's just, hopefully, my character wants friends. He wants a happy, friendly life. So he's trying to be all around. He's trying to be an all-purpose friend.
Man,
well,
really
God, do I have 2 best friends that you're just going to love who are part of the newest VarTec Exploration Company. You guys are all new hires. From there, we're going to just slide it on over to Sai. Go ahead and lay it on us.
Okay, so my character is named Parks.
You want to spell that for me?
Parx.
Gotcha.
Parks.
Parks.
And
Wait,
Parks,
is he a vampire?
No, Parks is not a. Parks is actually a changeling.
Oh, so he could be a vampire. in a sense.
I mean, he can look like
Yeah,
him.
look
And
like
on the ability score increase, I did give him a bonus to intelligence.
Bonus.
Hold
and
on.
then
His bonus to intelligence.
yes,
Yo!
you'll see. Listen, you'll see why this is important.
Okay.
So for his changeling instincts, I gave him deception and persuasion. And for his languages, I gave him infernal and abyssal. Why? Because those are kind of my two mainstays, but also because infernal will be important to Parks' backstory. Parks
This is perfect.
is a bard. Parks is a full 16th level bard.
Who's ready for the party?
For the party.
We obviously didn't learn much at our colleges.
Parks plays the violin, the lute, and the dulcimer.
So we have full woodwind, and full strings.
Yeah. And
And the drums.
his skills are
Honestly.
stealth, sleight of
Oh, no.
hand, and investigation.
We're about to find everything.
His bardic college is College of Whispers.
You're a radical. I remember our football team.
Our
man
football
outplayed
team
last
beat you.
season.
And
Damn it, we're gonna have like the NCAA.
I gave his expertise.
Go! Valor! Burr, 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 burr.
I gave his
Where's-
expertise to deception and persuasion because honestly, Parks is all about like talking shit. That's his thing.
Oh my god.
For his first ASI, I actually gave him a feat.
Ooh.
He has
He grew a whole foot
the
that day.
Piercer feat.
Oh shit.
So he is going to get that increase to dexterity,
That sweet Jax.
and he can hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing. I can reroll one of the damage dice, and when I score a crit, I can add an extra damage dice.
That's so good.
That's
Brutal
a
piercing.
feat. That's a great feat.
It really is.
It can't-
Zeke's like, damn it, I need to go back. Hold on.
For the next
I
ASI, I'm going to up my con and my dex.
You can tell she's been a DM for a little bit because she's saying ASI.
Yeah,
I
ability
was
score
like, is this,
improvement.
I was
Sorry.
really wondering, like, is this confirmed?
Either that or she's a big fan of KSI.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, no,
This
hey.
next expertise, I popped into investigation and in stealth.
Isn't invest?
And the magical secrets, well, you gotta have counterspell, because when you talk a lot of shit,
God damn it.
when you talk a lot of shit,
Counter
People-
charm, counter spell.
people don't tend to like it,
Like
and
that.
they throw big boy spells at you, and you gotta be
You
able
gotta be
handle
able to shut that shit down.
Hey,
Um,
fuck you. Spell.
And
Fuck
in
you
kind,
again.
you also have to be able to follow up your words. So I also picked lightning bolt.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Love lightning.
For
Yeah,
the
this is a
next
very
ability score
lightning heavy.
improvements, I'm just gonna keep pumping into Dex and into Con because I am not a tanky bard, but I'm not a squishy bard. Magical secrets picked power word pain because power word pain. Oh, it just jumped all the way back up to A. P is after A in the alphabet. And then I
As
also
easy as it
picked
looks.
Tasha's Otherworldly Guys, and there is a reason for that, which I will show you later.
Great.
And then the final ability score increase, I popped them both into Con.
What's Shadow Lord?
That's good. Shadow lore?
So the Shadow Lore is basically as an action, I can whisper a phrase that only one creature of my choice within 30 feet can hear. They have to make a wisdom save. If they don't share a language, they succeed. On a successful throw, the whisper just sounds like unintelligible mumbling. But on a fail, the target is charmed by me for the next 8 hours or until the allies, or me or my allies, attack it, damage it, or force it to make a saving throw.
It's pretty much the I'm going to try and charm you, and even if I fail, it doesn't come back to bite me.
Yeah, so my special things, that's one of them. The Mantle of Whispers is another one. So I can adopt a humanoid's persona. When it dies within 30 feet of me, I can magically capture its shadow. And I can use the shadow as an action to transform it into a disguise that appears on me, which is just a little redundant because I am a changeling, but I just thought it was kind of a little extra thing anyway. I also get the words of terror, so when I speak to somebody for a minute, I can have them make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened if they fail for an hour, and then I get psychic blades, so I basically just, do some extra damage with my weapon attack. So that's the Bard. As for ability scores, this is why it was so important that I gave that extra point in intelligence.
Yes.
Because my intelligence score starts at 7.
Are you ready?
My strength score starts at 8. My wisdom starts at 10. My con starts at 14. My dex starts at 17. And my charisma starts at 18. So my dex and charisma are maxed. My intelligence and my strength are both 8. My wisdom's average, and my con's pretty good.
You can't punch for shit, you don't think for shit, but goddamn can you talk your shit.
God damn, I can talk.
It's really going to be interesting to see how you play it out, too.
Oh.
So, but listen, man, I've got a backstory. So, I also went criminal spy. With acrobatics and insight.
Doing
And then
handsprings.
I also have a playing card set.
It was seeing great minds.
And, here's the thing. Parks is from New Yonkers, right?
Yeah.
And in New Yonkers, there's there might be like a family up there that, sort of controls some enterprises and stuff, and they might need a front guy to try to finagle some things. So that's what Parks did for the family. He was kind of like the face man of the party, which is why he talks really good. As far as Parks' inventory goes, I went with a rapier. I went with I believe I went with a entertainer's pack. Yeah, because that had the.
That's not surprising.
I went with any other musical instrument, violin. And then I also added some extra stuff too. All of the magic items. It just gets a little intense. But before I get into that, let me actually just show you guys what Parks looks like. Because I did build him on Hero Forge, and I'm quite proud of him.
Yes,
actually.
please.
So.
I found like the perfect armor. It's on my other computer. I was doing on my laptop.
So this is Parks. He is got darker purple skin with bright green hair. He tends to wear. Is he what?
Yeah, his teeth are
sharpened.
Because again, he's got the.
He's a changeling, so
he can look like whatever he wants.
He's got
So
some more. He's got a little bit more tiefling features. He's got the tail. He's got the sharpened teeth. No horns though, and that's because to everybody else, as far as they know, Parks is a tiefling, just without the horns. And the reason for that is, it's also a thing.
Backstory.
Yeah, backstory, which will be explained shortly. So pulling up the rest of his items, I also gave him the studded leather +2, the DOS loot, and the robe of useful items. And part of why that's so awesome is that it basically gave Parks a bunch of extra shit. Which will come in super use. So if you're looking at his character sheet and you go over to his inventory and you're like, first off, he's not over encumbered because the robe of useful things is a bunch of patches.
Yes.
So the patches on his jacket, he can pull out 2 daggers, 24-foot ladders,
Mm-hmm.
2 lanterns filled with oil, 2 mastiffs, 2 steel mirrors, a portable ram, a riding horse with 2 sacks, 2 50-foot things of hempen rope, and then he also can pull out a window of nowhere and 2 spell scrolls, one of 2nd level, one of 3rd level.
And he got 2 other things, but immediately they were worth gold, so he sold them.
Yes, I did say a horse. He can pull a patch off of his jacket and just make a horse.
A horse and then also a window.
He sold some things, so he's got 1,100 gold. He's just raking in the dough.
That's an option.
Because of the things that he got, the patch with the robe of useful
okay.
items.
Gotcha.
Yes. So, if you might notice with the studded leather +2, his AC is 19. Now, part of why that Tasha's Otherworldly Guise is so important is that gives you a +2 to AC. So if he pops that as a combat bard, he will have an AC of 21. His intelligence not great, but it's being a bard, you get the half proficiencies and everything. He's also got quite a few utilitarian spells. With the DOS loot, it gives him the ability to cast some extra spells. But that DOS loot is a violin.
Das Violin.
DOS violin. So
Very much New York Al Capone style, like gangster who learned some fancy thing.
So not so good in the brains department, but trust me, Pox can do some talking and like I said, there's a reason why he's kind of more of a tiefling type. But I think that we're gonna have to get into our next character to get into that.
Also, the fact that Theo Quinn is at 150 health and you're at 147.
Yes, as a straight bard. Yes, because I upped the shit out of my con.
Fair.
My AC is trash.
Yes, it is.
But I'm not supposed to be close.
So I don't hit you with melee. I hit you with magic.
Which is why I've got counterspell.
Only so many times.
Yeah, that's true.
Not hit us.
Can you just not do combat?
Can you just not hit us?
Just bring Star Wars Stormtroopers.
Okay, so now we head over to our final character.
Alrighty. Yeah, let me go ahead and.
Really far away right now.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
I gotta fix something. You unplugged the mic. Oh no. One moment.
Might be on the back end.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Don't worry.
That is also half out there.
While we do this, Zeak, vamp.
So, you see, our characters are obviously dumb. I actually have no idea about Tristan's character, though. But we are big dumb.
Big dumb.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun just to play dumbness off of dumbness.
Yes, I don't see that going wrong for anybody.
Are you gonna use your accent the whole time?
Oh, Parks?
Yeah.
Am I gonna use what?
Your accent the whole time?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I want.
That's like half the reason for playing the fucking characters, that I get to talk like a fucking douchebag. Not that people who talk like this is a douchebag, but like let's be real, dude. The kind of.
You're here first, folks. I'm kidding.
All right, so take it away.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to do these things again.
It took me so long.
Boop.
This isn't leaning well into the intelligence factor.
No, I'm just playing my character really well. Reason why I couldn't speak English is because
Hello, and welcome to my character creation screen.
Hello, character creation screen.
Hey.
Hello.
Alrighty, so I have my character figured out for the most part. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna continue my journey of things I haven't done before. So we're gonna go ahead and scroll almost all the way down here and go, hey, you know what I haven't done? A tiefling.
Oh no.
There's a lot of things.
So we have an elf and a tiefling and a tiefling.
And two tieflings almost.
So I went with the Zerial Tiefling.
So let's say, oh, look, 2 dark vision. You don't have dark vision.
Nope.
But
I mean,
have
I
dark
do.
vision. And
I mean,
hellish-
I do,
I
but
have
like,
dark
Roll
vision,
that persuasion.
hellish resistance.
got his plus 50.
Ability score increases of my charisma goes up by 2, and my strength goes up by 1. And then I got this legacy thing that does stuff.
You know thaumaturgy.
I
And
know
branding
thaumaturgy
smite.
and searing smite.
Oh, you have 2 smites.
Yes.
Standing smite.
Oh.
And it was at that moment that he realized
Wait,
So
why the Zerial Tiefling.
we're gonna
was
go
so
ahead and
good.
move on over to the wonderful the class selection. So again, in the continuation of things that I haven't done before, we're gonna go Druid.
ooh.
Hello, Druid.
You
And
played
we're
a-
going straight up Druid at 16 levels.
You played the most druidic cleric you could have.
I did. So
I was gonna go to cleric school, but
But
then
then
I
I
got high. Ooh.
That's true. He did play.
yes, I very much did. So I went with perception and survival for some proficiencies
What?
because it would make sense as tracking people. Let's see, my druidic circle. I went circle of the moon.
You can wild shape. So that means your wild shapes are even better.
I'm a wild shape man.
It
Is that-
was like you were like, you know how you wild shape? How would you like to
Yeah, do
wild
wild
shape
shape.
really, really good?
Now that
Yeah.
allows you to wild shape as a bonus action.
Yes.
Which
Okay,
is-
that's how it affects you.
Yes.
Fucko boingo for anyone you're
So,
fighting.
yeah, so I'm druidic, so I can speak druidic stuff. I know the language. This language automatically spots such as a message, other messages, blah, 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 blah. You know, druidic stuff. Wild shape, do the wild shape thing. I can cast spells. I'm horrified of that. Combat wild shape.
Bonus action.
Bonus action rather than an action.
And you can use a bonus action to spend a spell slot to regain 1d8 while in form,
Yes.
which is just so good.
Yes. I get circle forms.
So you're better. You're better than everyone else.
I get wild shape
And
improvement.
immediately, like level 3, you're already better at wild shaping than everyone else. And then level 4, they're like, "What if
See
we do
my
better?"
Next test build will be.
Yep.
So I went ability score improvement, and I went up and was like, you know what I should do? Wisdom. You know what should I do again? Wisdom. Because you know, to be smart. Oh, wisdom. Primal strike. I now count as
Magic.
Magic.
All your beast forms are magical,
magical beast form.
so you could technically be a bee and
Would
stab a
sting.
dragon, and it would
count as
do
magic.
it would deal damage.
Yep.
I'm allergic.
How pissed would you be at that dragon? You'd just be like, this motherfucker just turned into a bee and stabbed me. Where's my EpiPen?
I would
Honey!
I would absolutely love that to be like the BBEG is a dragon that we have to fight, and I just
And
it's
his
like,
secret thing is
he's
he's a,
allergic to
Like, as
bees.
soon as
Honey,
you
where's
give
my
me
EpiPen?
just one thumbs
You just hear the party arguing, and it's like, where is he? Oh, I think he wild shaped into a bee, and the dragon goes, "There's a bee!
oh god,
Oh God, no, no!" It's
No,
like,
I submit. I submit.
there's a somewhere in the horse the EpiPen. I can't find it. No.
I'll think what a dragon EpiPen be.
Like a lance.
so we get more improvement, more more druidic stuff, and then more improvement things. So I'm gonna go ahead and do more improvement by going another wisdom, because as a druid I want my wisdom real high,
What?
and a con because I like that health. Health is good.
That's a good idea.
At 10th level, I can now turn into elementals. You thought a giant badger was bad, guess what? Rockman!
He's the Rock.
I am
Oh, so
the
you're
Rock.
a Ganassi.
No, I'm what Ganassi's wish they can be.
He's the parent of a Ganassi.
Man, that's actually really true. You are what they wish they
Wouldn't that be an interesting Ganassi's backstory? Like,
Yeah, so my parents were both Moon Circle Druids, and they formed me while both in Earth form.
I was literally just.
And then
thinking
I
the same
came
way,
out.
What if you have sex during that?
Who do you
Look.
have sex with an elemental?
Look, as a DM, I'd roll with it. Okay, like
I think it'd be hilarious. Everyone thinks you're like
I have
gonna
to
have
choose my
some
next
rock parent.
character's background
And you just
story.
show up, you meet the character's parents, and they're just two dudes, like two people chilling.
Yeah.
Dude, like it just, oh yeah, we wild
I
shaped.
trusted you.
So I did, again, the latest score improvements. I did Con and Dex, because it's probably smart. 1,000 Forms! I can alter myself in more subtle ways. I can cast Alter Self spell at will.
So, yeah, you can just change how you look.
Sounds an awful lot like someone we know.
boy, it sure fucking does.
Weird.
That's freaking.
It's fucking weird how that worked out, huh?
Yeah.
It's almost like it was planned.
Almost
You're
like
right.
it was planned.
So ability scores, I pumped up the strength a bit. I like being a strong boy. That's just
You
who I
didn't
am.
go to any feats.
Nah, feats. I'm afraid of feats.
Feats way.
No feats way.
No feats way.
Feats way just.
Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and put in the stats that was rolled by my wonderful DM. We're going to go ahead and start with my lowest one, which is a big fat 10. I'm going to throw that in Charisma.
That was your lowest.
That was my lowest.
I hate you.
Hey,
Hey, some people get a 7, some people get a 10.
I felt.
Some people
I
get an
fell for
18,
you.
some people get a 16. It's a trade-off.
The good
felt
dice
for you on
giveth.
this.
The good dice taketh away.
we're going to go
That's gonna be
up
such
one.
a mystery.
The next one was Intelligence with a good 12.
We are not smart. We are not
I'm
plus-
smarter than the average bear.
+2.
Yeah, like I said, I'm smarter than the average bear.
With
That's
our
not hard.
brothers, dude.
That's very not hard. Technically, Parks is smarter than the average bear.
It's true. We're going to go up one to, we're going to go
Take
to
that, bear.
Con and put a 14 in there. We're going to go to Dex, put a 15 there. Go to Strength, put a 16 there. And that Wisdom gets a big old fat 17.
Good layout.
Yeah,
So,
it was very much had a curve.
yeah.
So you gave us all the bad die and just get.
Alright, so
Listen, I'm not saying that he knew that I'd like the 7, but he knew I'd like the 7.
I would say honestly, the bad dice make it so much more entertaining.
I know.
Sometimes.
So we're going to go ahead and describe what the background is. And you know what would be a real shame? If I also went down to Criminal Spy and had that as my background as well.
To be
Weird.
fair, I never knew this, and I never planned that part out. We're all criminal spies.
Yes, we are. And we know what, just for the sake of, here is my wonderful name.
Hey, look, who you travel with?
So here's the thing. My background is I'm from New Yonkers. I work with a gang that happens to work there, and you know I got some family there, such as my brother, Parks,
And
so,
Rick.
yes. So I travel with my brother. We're often called, hey, look, there's Parks and Rick.
Bum 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 bum.
Intelligence scores, they probably act the same.
Yeah, no.
No.
In
I
fact,
mean, the same as the show.
oh, in the show, yes, I'm Ron. So, I am a tiefling, and I mean, just for my stuff, I get. I actually have a dragon chess set because I like chess. You know, I've
Everyone
tried to
else
teach
really
my-
sucks at it compared to you. in this
Everyone
group.
sucks at it. I tried teaching my brother
One
some.
day I'll beat you.
Yeah, how do these little dudes work? You can move them around.
Why is this one taller?
Yeah, why is it taller? Why is that one get a crown?
Speaking of taller, being a tiefling and working with Parks, who gets himself in trouble, it's a good thing that his good old brother, you know, Reg, is a 7-foot tall tiefling.
You big boy.
Tall.
So when Parks is talking shit, and
How tall is Parks?
Parks is shorter. Parks is a short
Maybe,
little
like,
scrappy
right
guy.
on your back.
I mean, he probably could.
Not that short.
I could pick you up.
I could bench you.
Parks has resided to using his brother Rec as the muscle to his mouth. So Parks gets himself in trouble, and he is like, "You got a problem with me? Talk to my brother." And then 7-foot tall tiefling shows up.
Hello.
Rex is he's not as outlandish as his brother. He's pretty reserved in how he talks. He's a very wise man, as a druid would be. So he just kind of talks in a controlled state, and he's usually apologizing for parks.
Puts down a gold. I'm sorry.
That's almost exactly what we were talking about. The other
when
day.
we were discussing, we were like, he's
Like
like gonna
a
have
cool
to keep paying people
like
off.
some bartender just like, hey, you ugly bartender, where's my drink? And then he's just like, I'm sorry for my brother. Here's something for your troubles. Hey, don't apologize to him. He's a tool. Okay, here's another silver. I'm sorry for his outlandish behavior. This is a crying shame. We'll get out of your hair real quick here.
We're just gonna leave.
We're just gonna leave. So yes,
It's so passive.
he is very passive because he needs to be.
Yeah, it's a
But
balance.
yeah. Equipment. The equipment's on the actual character sheet I've been working on. With magical items I've been working with, and I'm going to run some through Brandon.
Yes, this is the one we're doing live on air.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and just close this one. Welcome back to my phase. It's here.
Oh God, it's a face.
Oh,
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
please.
imagine that your two decks of playing cards are arcane, the meeting decks.
Fair.
Mine has House of, or College of Valor. Hers has.
Oh my God, your cards are sleeved with your VarTec colleges on them. God, that's hilarious.
Ooh, I like your emblem around your character.
Thank you.
That looks cool.
So, with us being part of this game, as you saw with, that's a working one. I'm not totally committed to that. So, I guess it'd be smarter to actually just show you what he looks like, wouldn't it?
Yes, that would help.
I guess I should pull up my picture too.
Be a crying shame if I made him already. Say hi to Rec.
Iraq. Wow,
So you're green and purple.
Yeah.
Parks is purple and green.
So we were joking that I'm a green tiefling. He's got two sets of horns, one main set, and then
One ancillary set
yeah, you can kind of see here
underneath.
It's
Yeah.
it's a slightly smaller one.
Cause you see, we're twins, and he took my horns.
Yeah, so I have his horns, in vitro as brothers do.
Uh-huh.
However, I did
That
not
tracks.
we didn't alter our colors too much. Rex actually dyes his hair purple in solidarity with his brother. His great club is a bat.
Bump, bump, bump.
With this
bump.
being a little bit more future, I wanted it to be a little bit more. We joked about the hand crossbows were guns in Last Varto. I thought it'd be funny that if he had a handheld weapon, which again I'll discuss when we go with their inventory about possibly making whatever it is. It's a blunt force weapon that I want to make a bat. Because it would be funny to me that he's a 7-foot tall tiefling with a bat, very much like a New York gangster would. And for those who can't see me, there's air quotes going around here because I will not confirm nor deny any affiliation with with any of those groups.
Confirmed.
Whereas we saw Parks was very much in the greaser kind of like leather jacket. Rec kind of leans further into the almost like the biker-esque. He's got like the denim or leather vest with his leather pants and boots with cuffs and everything. And I put a little badger.
Is that an example of your wild shape?
Yeah. We'll say it's an example of the wild shape. It's a little badger.
Little sleepy badger.
Oh, I thought you had a pet.
No. I don't think druids get familiars.
That's why I was like,
However,
you can get a tattoo that gives you fine and familiar, but
Yeah. But, so that is what Rec looks like. He's got gold eyes, he's got that green skin and the purple hair and his tail and whatnot. So yeah. So that's
I
Rec.
like the matching vest that you're currently wearing with his vest.
I know. I coordinated.
Twinsies.
it's almost as if it was on planned on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, we may or may not spend a lot of time with one another.
Yes.
So we might or may
Boo, marriage.
Oh, marriage.
I know we're married and I'm playing her brother. So
Yeah.
It's an anime.
So he's got his basic stuff, bedroll, hemp rope, tinderbox, whatever. So I've been looking at some of these things. So this is I'd save them in there just so I could look at them better. So I was looking at the Mace of Warning.
Can't be surprised.
Can't be surprised. but it would also be a one-handed thing that I imagine we could still make it a bat. It's still a blunt force thing with a handle.
Bat
Because
with nails on the end.
I mean, that could be a case for sure. Because I can use a shield, and I originally had given him the Great Club, and his shield can't be used because it's a two-handed weapon. Something I was looking at was the for a higher level thing was the barrier tattoo, which gives me an AC of 18, because even with the shield and armor, it's at most a 17. So I can, if with this tattoo, I can have a base of 18 and then use a shield to put that on top of it to be extra strong. And I was going to ask, because I'm not sure how this works, but with the tattoo, does this carry on over to the wild shapes? I don't know, because it's a tattoo, and
I mean, it would still be on your skin as you wild shape.
But you're shaping your skin.
Yeah, but is it with the wild shape?
and this is why it was a
like,
question, because I don't know if it was going to be one of the things the wild shapes that I turned into have their own ACs, and I know that already.
That would turn everything. That would turn your base AC into 18 in wild shape form,
Can I also
which would be
have-
really good.
I think that's a you call 100%.
Yeah, and that was a question I was going to, because
I can
Continue
see the
describing,
argument
going
for
through your other magical items, and I'll have a think.
okay, another one was another tattoo, which was just the life well tattoo, which means essentially if I'm resistant to necrotic, and if I get hit to 0 hit points, I drop to 1 instead, and I can't use that again. And again, it was just something to looking at. There was Armor of the Beast, where if the tattoo thing wasn't feasible, Sam found this, and it's a suit of armor. It's very nice looking, but this one, when you wild shape ability, the armor changes shape as well, granting a +2 AC to your animal form.
Oh.
And
That would lead me to think that the barrier tattoo wouldn't go over.
right, which is possible, and it's one of those things where I was trying to figure out, because if I put this armor on because that's what I have currently on, is the shields on and this armor on.
18,
However, my
17
AC is
still
still
pretty good.
17. Yeah, so it's kind of like figuring out where that kind of sits, and the Mace of Warning were the things I was looking at. I'm open to more ideas as well. I'm still not very familiar with a whole lot of magical items. I was just, I like making sure that I'm protected, as well as able to bonk.
I mean, so I would do the life tattoo, the mace, and the armor.
Okay, if that is your suggestion, then
Because I don't think the tattoo would. It would.
I think because if you think about it this way, like, yes, it's technically like a part of your physical form, but you're basically restructuring your entire.
Yeah, I mean that's why it was just a
So-
question, because it was vague enough that it could be. Because when we've talked about wild shapes and stuff before,
Yeah.
sometimes they still carry on characteristics. A good example is Sprout from back in the Bards and Nobles campaign. When he wild shaped, he was still very much carrying on his characteristics.
But that would also count for the life well tattoo, which actually works out for you, because if you drop to
You
0,
drop your form.
yeah,
Well, but if you drop to 0 in wild shape, you just revert back to your form.
right.
But if you don't have the life well tattoo on, because he wouldn't have it,
Mhm.
if we're saying that it changes, then that means he's not wasting that life ward
Yes.
on a wild shape.
Yeah.
Well, I
He's
think it's
saving it for his
yeah.
actual
So
I would definitely.
self.
It would. Yeah. The tattoo wouldn't activate unless you're in U form.
Yes.
Back as rec.
right. Again, I'm very still unfamiliar to a lot of
Yeah. No.
magical
That's just
items.
that's a very fair question that There might be some sage advice, but sage advice is not the end all be all of D&D. Then I would say the tattoo is based on the form that you get it in,
Yeah.
and not based on the form you are currently.
Correct. So I can by all means I can get rid of the barrier tattoo. I mean, it was a very cool thing. Definitely something to keep in mind for the future for other things. And
I want it.
I know it's
It's
very
very
cool-
expensive.
Yeah. Well, it is.
How
Yeah.
expensive?
I mean, we're talking. I mean, because the tattoos need to be done through. I mean, you see it with like attunement.
Magical needle.
Produced
Somebody
by a
has to know
special
how to do
This magic tattoo features a symbol of life and rebirth.
I mean, it's VarTec, baby. There might be any.
So those are the three. So those were the ones that I had seen as I was going through. I mean, and I'm always open to any other suggestions as far as if there's something else that someone thinks would be a good idea. Again, I'm a little overwhelmed by the amount.
Those are fine.
The
Okay.
only other recommendation that I had for anyone was I had found a
Ring of Regen.
a ring of regen.
That was cool.
That I didn't decide to take it for Parks, but while wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least 1 HP.
Yep.
If you lose a body part, the ring causes a missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days if you have at least 1 hit point the whole time. And the reason why I wanted to bring up this item is because we do have healing, but all three of us are healer light.
You have no revivify.
And this particular item allows you to regain hit points, over outside of the battle, you know what I mean? So it felt like something that might not be a bad idea. Like I said, I didn't decide to go with it, so I didn't expect anybody else to either, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of it.
I mean,
case you
I
wanted to
definitely
switch
like
an
the
item.
idea of it. This is where I wish we had like one more. If Sean decides to join us, it'd be one of those things where I would, by all means, be like, "Hey, you should get this ring," because as far as what we have that fits our characters. I mean, other than that, it would be getting rid of the tattoo for that would be the only thing I would do because I want to make sure that I can bonk, I can protect myself.
Can I have the tattoo?
No.
I mean, you'd have to get rid of something. Probably the thing that you don't want to get rid of.
What is
Well,
that?
and to be fair, like the life well tattoo
Stops me from dying.
stops you from, it hits you to 1 hit point.
Not the AC tattoo.
And is that just once per long rest?
Yeah.
Once per dawn.
So I almost feel like the Ring of Regeneration would be better for you.
I mean, and that's a good point.
Because if you're constantly over time regaining hit points,
Yeah.
like without having to waste your healing spells,
And that's a fantastic point.
and as opposed to like
Continuous
being able to
use,
only
too.
one time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
spare yourself.
So you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let me remove the life well tattoo and
Get that ring.
get that ring.
Well, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Because that is it's green, right?
Yeah, that's the purple.
Oh, the purple.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can just type up there and up at the
Regeneration.
top. Just type in Ring of Regeneration.
Ring
of Regeneration.
Regeneration.
Yeah, there you go.
Boop,
There we go.
boop,
So,
boop. And I'll just have tattoos in general. But yeah, as we saw, Rek runs around without a. We'll say that the armor is his nice fancy jacket. Because I mean, the description of the armor is cool. This suit of studded leather is made entirely without metal. Studs are made of polished ironwood, and buckles and clasps are crafted from carved bones, horn, and claw. So like a
it's just your
badass
sick
like
biker jacket.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a sick biker vest. It's just like yeah.
I'm down for it. So our stage has been set. Our players available.
So I have one question though,
Oh, I need to show
because
myself.
we didn't really
Oh, we didn't mention yeah.
for you.
Oh, for me.
Are we set on the fact that Rek does not know that Parks is not his brother? Are we set on that?
Sorry, what?
Well, he's a changeling, so.
The DM's like, more.
Are we saying that? Are we?
More.
What if we said this? Just because it would be funny to me. Rek knows that he's a changeling, but he lets Parks think that he's so intelligent, that he's such a good talker, that Rex doesn't know.
So
So one
Parks
day it's
thinks
revealed,
Rex
like,
out of the
no,
loop,
you know.
but
It's like,
Parks is the one out of the loop.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe like an every morning deception check. like
No, we'll say that it's been established enough that he doesn't think that he
Parks
has to.
just thinks he's such a good liar
Yes.
with his
Okay,
ability to
that's fair.
change
Absolutely
what he looks
Like
hilarious.
there's gonna be a
Deception.
moment at one point during the campaign, and it's gonna be so funny where like the facade drops and he goes to his like a normal like a changeling form. And he's like, "No, you know I'm a changeling. No, I'm so sorry." It's like, brother, I have known for years.
You're
What the fuck? You fucking knew it? You didn't tell me, and I've been sitting here like a jackass pretending the whole time.
you're
God,
really bad at this.
what is the matter with you?
You're my brother. I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
say I knew too. Just,
I totally could tell.
We should
Yeah,
also
of
we should
course.
also mention what our gang name is for
Yes.
us.
We are from the gang known as the Red Hawks.
You proud of yourselves?
Our symbol is a big red bird on our back.
You proud of yourselves?
A little bit.
As like a little homage to
It's a little bit of
one
mythos.
the bandit gangs from
There's
where I was drinking.
there's a little bit of the Grease reference of their gang was called the T-Birds.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Are you proud of yourselves?
Yeah.
A little bit of mythos and mayhem thrown in there as well. And,
Yes, we're actually very proud of this.
we are.
Yeah. I figured
It's
you were.
come together very well. We're as I was making a tiefling, and the wreck being a what's the tiefling name? The legacy.
Oh, a virtue name.
Virtue name works very well because again he's just the muscle, and it's like you mess with Parks. Well, I guess now I gotta turn into an elemental.
Yeah, it's another thing that kind of like tipped Rec off that you were not a tiefling is that your name Parks. Like what does that describe?
I went to the park. Oh what?
It's like when you're parking a car, right? You
park
got to
all the time.
You got to be really good at maneuvering.
Your parents named you after motorized vehicle parking.
Yep.
They did not love me.
Look,
I mean,
Like-
what did my parents know? They named me Wreck
Intelligence
when I was a
8.
child.
Okay, intelligence 8.
I was born like this guy's gonna wreck
You
it.
busted. You just broke the table. You were too heavy.
Take that, Hyman! I'm coming out.
Beep. Ah.
Also,
So,
do you have
yeah?
sort of picture in mind? Like I just found one on.
Yeah, go for it.
No, sure.
Kind of like this one. Like I'll modify it in a sense for modernizing it. So this is the idea, it's like general idea I just found online. It's like this is actually kind of what I wanted him to look like. But obviously instead of cloak, since we're a little bit modern times, we'll just say it's
Hoodie.
like a hoodie or trench coat style, like something classy, nice, and probably a darker green.
All right, I'm down.
Question: since we are a bit more modern, is it sticking with a bow, or is he going to be like it's like a rifle?
I was wondering about that too, because I was like, I know it's mainly
It's
a
still
range-
fantasy,
Yeah.
so a bow is still gonna count.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, just checking.
It's
see
gonna
if it
be
was
one of the. It's
flavor.
gonna be a bow that like cops out.
Okay, so it's a tactical bow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like Hawkeye.
Sometimes a bullet can't do as well as a bow can.
Ooh, it's a combo. It's the
Combo.
compound.
Compound tactical bow, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pick up your bow and you just and it just opens up.
We work for VarTec, so it's a tech company. So it's probably one of those like, well, we gotta make sure that you're equipped for the
We have
job.
cell phones.
No, we're still not there yet.
Darn.
We have sending stones. Why would we need cell phones?
I don't think anybody has sending.
This rock is him.
Who needs phones? I got a rack.
Ahem. So, with that, we're only going to go a little bit longer because session 0 isn't going to take that long because you guys are all criminals. So, for you guys have not, this is not your first days on the job. We're not starting with you guys starting the job. You guys have done, to start, just check-ins at other strongholds that have already been reclaimed and reformed, and you're right now you're couriers. You're couriers between the different like the city, the company, the stronghold, and you're going back and forth. So you guys have been together for
We're interns.
at this level. Boom boom.
We are
Doom, doom,
smooth
doom, 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 doom.
criminals.
Copy strike. So you guys have been together, I'm going to say, for 3 months. So you guys have been together long enough where you guys have, you guys have your bunks together, you guys work together, you guys, seeing as you guys are all pretty similar, you have a through line between the three of you of not only crime, but also...
Punishment.
No! I was going to say partying.
Oh, okay.
Because as a level 16 bard, a level 10 bard, and a biker gangster who is named about wrecking things.
I'm gonna wreck it.
You guys, I imagine your characters were all very much into going to a certain bar outside of the city limits that has after the years has changed. That gang does not exist anymore. It went under the family's name. So it's no longer the same thing. There's still fights go on, but they're legal now because, sometimes you got to make things a little legal so you can get some more illegal things under the radar. So the death pit.
Is that a troll? What's his name? Jake Poole? Alrighty.
You guys go there and you watch the different boxing matches and the martial arts matches and the whole thing. You guys go get drinks. You guys frequent that bar. And we're going to start with the morning before you guys get sent off on another mission. So you guys wake up and you guys live in like a kind of an apartment with suites. Like you guys have your own rooms. There's a large meeting room in the middle, like one of those, like not kitchenette, but like kitchens that are everything's like long, not like a full kitchen.
It's like a dorm.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, where's my horse patch?
Dude's where's my horse patch? My favorite movie about sweetgrass.
I do have a horse patch.
Exactly. Dude, where's my horse patch?
I could just pop out a
Oh,
horse
shit.
and-
The patches, like, can you?
No, they go there.
Once
Once they
they're-
pop it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you use them all,
Yes.
It's
It-
just a cloak.
Still sick.
It's still pretty
Just
cool.
cloak,
Yeah.
though.
I don't know what you use
Um,
any ladders for, but
I imagine it's like a,
Look, man, we're gonna find out.
It's like capsule for.
Look, if you use
No,
all,
it is.
if you use all that stuff by the end, and Parks is alive, I'll give Parks one magical item of very rare hire.
Oh, all right. If we use
Pull out a ladder
everything,
right
You have to use
now. Pull out a
everything, but you
ladder
can't
right
just
now.
use it. You have to use it.
I need
properly.
to change the lights. The light
got
bulb.
it. So
I was gonna
couldn't
say
just-
get the
I
whole
can't-
last
so,
session
okay.
like light bulb ladder.
There's part of me that's really tempted to just wimp out the window right now and just be like, yeah, I want a fucking window.
No, this room needs
You,
a window.
you gotta think about that window as a portable hole. You're stuck in a room and you know the hallway's on the other side. Psh, window,
So
instant.
the
Yeah,
window can
yeah.
just attach to a wall.
It's kind of a portable hole. It's a non-magical portable hole.
Yeah, okay,
It's the
I
Acme.
picture a literal window.
It is a literal window.
Yeah, it's like the
Like,
Acme hole.
It is a
window.
2-foot by 4-foot window in which I can place up on a vertical surface that I can reach.
So
That last part, I didn't know. I thought it was just here's a window. Okay,
no,
that
it
makes more sense.
slaps it up and then you just have a window. That
For the case of which-
technically-
the red-
2 foot by 4 foot, you could get through. It would be an acrobatic for sure. But you're
Oh,
the
yeah.
smallest one that can go whee.
Yeah.
Badger.
Yeah, you could also go through it if you wild shaped.
I'm a bee.
Hits the glass.
a dragon somewhere. Oh, no.
As if I was a bumblebee. Boom.
See, the good news is being wild shaped, you retain your intelligence scores.
That's true.
Polymorph,
That doesn't
you get
mean you have
these
good
intelligence or whatever you're turned into. So, yeah, you learn it the hard way when you're like, I polymorph into a butterfly to go do recon, and then you forget that. You forget that you're just a butterfly.
You are a butterfly now.
Whole new character.
That's the
Yes,
polymorph ends eventually, and you're just like, oh shit. So, you guys wake up. There is a inside the wall. Where you guys wake up on like in the meeting room is generally where you get your assignments, and also every morning it boom boom boom. Good morning, VarTec employees.
Here we go again.
It's a beautiful 78 degrees outside here in Los Vartos. Please make sure that you have returned all paperwork to its proper processing centers. And remember, exploration or death.
Hey, whose turn was it to do paperwork?
We're going to roll a 1d4.
I think it's the smart one's turn.
So on a 4, you forget who it was. On a 1,
Regen.
it'll be Parks. A 2 is Rex. 3 is Theoquid. And on 4, you guys are like, was it? I wasn't. Did you? Did? And no one did it.
Where we went, yes.
All right, Theoquid. It was your turn to do paperwork.
I don't remember where we went yesterday.
Do a history check.
Yep, pulling out the dice. Good thing I always leave them
I was like,
ready.
you don't have to listen to me. I was just making a joke.
I was gonna.
I am.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't mean to take that thunder
Oh,
from you.
actually, because wait, no. What's my history? Plus.
You get a. You see, you got a 15.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
So yeah, you remember to do it. You took care of it.
Okay, cool. Got it. Got right here. I left it under my pillow, and I was a little.
I was a little drunk.
There are various motivational posters throughout this semi-futuristic night. I'd say this would be like beginning of the 60s, like end of the 50s, beginning of the 60s, like that range of era. The TV is a crystal TV, so it's very much arcane. It runs through the magic of the building. The VarTec company building is about 50 stories high.
Oh.
And you guys are actually about 3 stories up is where you guys are. You guys aren't super high up. There are people who live down below, but that's because they're doing research and things, and it makes sense to be down there and not up in the sky. But you guys live.
Big players.
Yeah, you guys live in the residential block of the building. So you guys have not a great view, but you have a tall enough view outside where you guys can see. As you guys wake up, the blinds auto go up for the morning. There is a tiny little mechanoid who and starts brewing coffee for you guys. It's very much, there is a perk to working with VarTec. And you guys are seeing those perks.
Perks and wreck.
God damn it.
Right.
So you guys wake up,
That's the name of my coffee brand.
and on the screen it gives you the name of who you're meeting with today for your to get your paperwork for the day. Her name is Jenny. You guys have known her a few times. She's a tabaxi. She's a Sphinx Cat tabaxi who runs your level of assignments. But you guys have the morning. You guys don't have to report to her until about 11. You guys got the lucky draw of later appointment time.
And do we have to do one every day, or is it kind of like whenever?
But it's 5 days a week
Okay.
when you're doing delivery missions like this. The delivery mission should be.
We're currently UPS.
It's a delivery mission should be
Did you invest in Amazon?
You are Amazon. So you guys, for your delivery missions, you go in and out.
Jeffrey Bezos.
In the day. You guys don't have to spend too long. Some missions, whenever you have a mission that is going to take you multiple days, that's generally your mission, and it takes the 5 days, 2.5 to get there, 2.5 to get back, and then you have 2 days off.
So since knowing we would have a checkup, and since we're probably the partying type, I'm thinking we probably went drinking last night.
Oh, most assuredly,
Oh,
there
yeah,
are
definitely.
I
bottles.
imagine I'm the only one that's not hungover, though.
My head.
Everyone
I have
roll-
a feeling you probably carried both of us back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone roll Constitution checks. Just
support
straight con.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm disgusted at how good that is. 21.
Thanks. Oh wow, mine's 16.
Okay,
2.
19.
cool. Yeah, you guys aren't really feeling the hangover. You guys are good. You more so, Park, are just like you're like, did I even drink? Like, I know I did. Like, did I bitch out last night? Your body just handled it.
Huh.
I guess we're getting used to this place.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, you guys moved here when you guys got the job. So about 3 months ago is when you guys moved to Los Vartos. So you guys are new-ish in town at this point. You have your routine. You have the places you can go. You know the various districts. You know that there is a gang who wears domino masks. That if you see someone in a domino mask doing something, you guys know
Leave it alone.
that ain't for me. But that doesn't stop you from doing petty theft, petty crimes. Swindling people out of things through smack talking, smack while he's talking, and general charisma into convincing people that they're supporting a good cause of putting a up and comer through the Bardic colleges.
Please donate to our children.
So you guys have your various ways to get money on the side. VarTec, at this level, does not pay.
Oh.
But it provides
But-
boarding.
Yeah.
Guys,
pretty
room,
much, yeah.
board, and basic
Meals.
meals.
Cool. I mean, that's still fair.
So you guys make your money. Parks is still cruising along on money gotten beforehand. But you guys make your money like doing various things around the city. You guys can do odd jobs. If you guys have been here long enough that someone's hired Rick for bodyguards a few times. So you guys are good to go. So what are you guys doing for the morning? You guys can sit and chill. You guys can go out into the city streets. You guys can go. Technically, you could go to Jenny early. See how that goes if you really wanted to.
Coffee and I'm waking up.
And a bagel.
I'm awake. But
Bagel.
I'm waking up.
Gotta
That's
love
fair.
A bagel.
Parks will like take 5 minutes in his room to like be disheveled and like wake up, and then like as soon as he walks out the door, it's like, all right, kids, what are we doing today? What's going on? How you feeling? You feeling good? You have fun last night?
Still trying to get my coffee.
Yes, I had a wonderful time carrying you to home.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
That was nice.
Appreciate it.
Wait, I didn't throw up, did I?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't smell anything, so thank you. I mean, prestidigitation just in case.
The mechanoid in the room. Not more than usual, sir.
That's fair.
And it's
Thank
like
you.
making
What's his
breakfast.
name? What do we call him?
You can name him whatever you'd like.
No.
Ooh, let's call him
not.
Jeeves.
What?
Jeeves.
I'm down with you. Jeeves is the name of my Chromecast.
Is that like a replacement for Jarvis?
No, Jeeves asked you. Okay, never mind. So very stereotypical butler name.
But I like Jeeves.
So yes, you can refer to him as Jeeves, and he will
Thanks,
respond.
Jeeves.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jeeves, can you do my eggs scrambled? A little extra cheese
Me too, please.
and a little extra salt and maybe like some sriracha.
You are trying to overload me again. It will not work.
Oh, I'll keep trying harder. Cut some chives, put them on top, make it real nice.
You will get what I give you.
Ooh,
I-
fuck.
Oh, get
Uh,
sassy, Jeeves.
You
Onions
guys,
and peppers.
you guys got Jeeves on one of your couriers. They gave him to you as a thank you. He's a little bit how do I say, defective? Has his own little personality.
Nice.
I
So
like
Jeeves is very much he stays within the apartment. He stays here. He shuts down when you guys aren't home. He wakes up so he's content.
This reminds me of the robot from Benchwarmers.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewatch that now. Dang it.
As you say, Parks, get bent.
That's
Hey,
when I
hey,
wake
no,
up
no,
and
no,
start
no, no.
laughing.
You get bent.
If I did, I would break. Ha ha ha.
Well,
ha.
that'd be your own fucking fault, then, wouldn't it?
Then no one would make you eggs.
That's true.
Ha ha.
So
ha, ha.
make my eggs and then get bent.
Oh, we need X tomorrow.
I'll make eggs forever.
Wait, no,
I'm
I don't.
okay with that.
Wait, I don't like eggs that much. What if tomorrow I want bacon? Make him stop.
Make it big.
No, you made this bit.
All right, I'm sorry, Jeeves.
There you go.
Apology accepted. Spits out, puts the chives on top. Here you go.
Apology input.
We
Processing.
find out the mission.
Processing.
We'll go talk to.
Jenny, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys have your your laid back breakfast. Jeeves makes some screwdrivers for the morning. Jeeves is very much with you guys for a reason.
Couldn't tell.
He's learned so much.
Man, if only we could
From us or just
program him to sound like Michael Caine.
My cocaine? I don't have any. It's not mine, officer. I promise.
Wait, they summer here? No. I'm kidding.
That's fairy dust.
I heard about.
While you
there's
guys
a
are
story
eating,
about that.
there's another boom, boom, boom. Good morning, crew, as you hear Jenny's voice.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be some like RA named Landon or something.
No. No.
Is this
Good
directly
morning.
to us or is this?
Yeah, to you guys.
Okay.
See on the screen, like
Yes.
some like 80s
She said, yeah.
cartoon of
Good
G.I.
morning.
Joe.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss
Parks,
Hey.
could you close your nightgown?
Oh, sorry.
Jenny. Zips up fly.
was an accident.
Am I that used to this now?
Oh yeah. At this point, you guys are just
this is
three
my
dude.
character
You're
act.
3 dude bros at this point.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're a criminal. I'm a criminal.
Yay!
They
Um,
all hang out. Free show.
Free show.
you have an on again, off again with Jenny and flirting. Sometimes she's flirts with you. Sometimes she's like, "It's my job."
Don't fuck
You
with
can't
my job.
tell if today was a flirt or not.
Got it.
So I have good news and bad news. What would you like first?
Let's do the good news, but only the good news.
Oh no, Parks.
If only.
We'll start with the bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news is I need you in my office in 5 minutes.
And the good news?
You guys are getting a promotion.
Hey.
Hey, that's good. Wait, let's go back. Wait.
I was gonna say Rex has the
Wait,
door
yeah,
open.
we'll
Please get
continue
dressed first.
second.
Please get dressed first.
Oh crap.
Rex.
Parks is already out the door.
I was saying
Has anyone seen my pants?
Rex was up at dawn. It was like he's
the
like so he's
record,
dressed.
For the
Jerry,
record,
yeah.
Park sleeps in like a long, like almost satin like
Oh,
robe
I know.
with like Speedo trunks.
Yeah.
That's what he sleeps.
That's exactly why I was
Mine
like,
was
that so
similar.
fits.
But not like a robe at all. Mine's just boxers. Straight boxers. And that's it.
Rex walks around without his shirt on, but he's got his vest like on his shoulder at all times. Just like,
This,
let's go.
This party is so nude.
Hey, he's a 7 foot tall buff
Eh,
tiefling. He's like,
People
you know
are
what? I
like-
worked hard on this
People
body.
are like,
I
send
would
nudes.
probably-
We're like, we
I
got
would probably
you.
come out with like basketball shorts and that.
Our sending stones are so corrupted.
Just get dressed and get over here.
Yes, man, right away.
Jeeves is going. Your pants are in the bathroom. And just starts like going
I
around.
just tripped and fell on the back. I was putting on my
Rack, are you waiting for?
Oh no! Oh
Parks will
no!
Parks will get like halfway down the hall, and I just
Rex
imagine
is just
Rex,
staring
like,
at the door.
and then he comes back. Forgot my pants again.
I was saying,
Ah,
Rex,
yes.
at least, or, no,
You just
Parks,
hear a
at least
sigh
wrap
from
it
Jenny.
If you're gonna take
Oh,
it out
thank
like
God.
that. You gotta wrap it up in a package.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Gotta make it special.
Exactly. You can't just.
I'm still here.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Rex is
Hope you're having
aware
a
of
good
all
morning,
of this.
man.
It's just like, this is a morning, guys.
All right, I'm gonna hang up now. I'll see you in 3.5 minutes. Turns off.
Crap, where's my shirt? Oh.
Rex just starts kind of like just strolling down, waiting for everyone.
You know you need to go down. to the
Meanwhile,
first floor.
Parks and Theo are back there like they put on each other's shirts, not realizing it first.
Mine is backward.
Yours is like too small and backwards, and like mine's like really long. I'm like, this isn't right. Trade shirts.
Rex in the hallway.
You-
Hey, Jim.
Well, hey there, Rick.
Hang on.
So, Jam. Okay. You can't get to the elevator. Just boom, boom, and just wait. And you guys are like to get to the
The
elevator.
vest goes on. Just like,
Like hopping on one foot, putting on a boot, like.
Bagel in
I
mouth.
only have one shoe on. The other one's just in my hand. I'm not putting it on yet. I'm gonna put it on now.
So you guys make your way.
Are you doing it or should I?
I already got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
So you guys make it to the elevator. And just as it opens up, you guys are like skidding there.
Safe.
Fly just unzipped still.
Wrap it. You
Some of
can't put
the
it through the-
some of the other people, a Warforged, you don't know his name. You just see him every so often. He has his battle cleric stuff on.
just the polite, manly nod. Just the unspoken role of big dudes.
Looks down, points at your fly.
What? What?
Parked.
What?
You're fly.
Oh, I know.
Arts your part.
Yeah, what?
Zip it.
Right, fine.
Just looks wreck
Am
again.
I good? Oh no, I'm fine.
And you guys go down for the day. You go down
Morning, aren't
to
you?
floor 1. You guys go out, and you guys are back. Like, there's the welcome reception area for everyone else, but in this massive building, there is enough where you guys can go to Jenny's office, which is very much she's very much peace, love, and joy. Everything in there is like, she has like the dream catchers up, the incense, the pretty colors, a nice banner, tie-dye. She's very much into the beginning of this, like that. She's one of the beginning of the peace, love, and joy movement.
She's got a bag of like.
She's also super into
Lucas's local
science.
light ups. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very much into also the sciences, though.
Kind of reminds me of the Miles Morales Spider-Man. What's the Doc Ock? Doc Ock.
Oh, Doc Ock, yeah, her.
Yeah.
So she's sitting in there. She still has her. She's more. Some people wear full business. She's more business, casual-ish. She has a nice button-up blouse, but not like super formal. She has a pencil skirt on.
Because my first thought was it the psychiatrist from Scrubs, where she's got like the sundress, but there's a lab coat on top of it. So I was like, I'm definitely a professional.
Oh, she does have a lab coat. She is an artificer. You guys know this for her. She helped Jeeves get acclimated to the room and be part of your room setup. Good morning. I'm glad everyone's fully dressed.
Morning. Me too.
Anyway,
Wait, your
thank
zipper
you guys
done
for
again?
making it over here in such short notice.
Zipper's still up.
Yeah, it's still up.
Just wait.
I first
Pants
wanted
are
to
too
say,
tight. It's the TikTok where she keeps zipping up the hoodie.
congratulations on your new promotion. You guys have been promoted to rookie level exploration.
That
So
sounds great.
Welcome to the exploration team of VarTec.
Awesome. That sounds great. Thank you so much. What is that?
Is there like a pamphlet or a
Yeah, is there a
package folder
brochure or something?
The only one I'm
Their
going to say,
checklist?
so Rec would know with your stats. You read everything. You read the intro brochure. You read the pamphlet. You read the handbook. You know, in the rookie level, the intro, one gets paid per mission, and also goes out into known strongholds that have a certain rating to them, from what they know about it, and you guys go out and investigate strongholds.
For the record, Theokin signed up because he saw adventure on the headline, and that was it.
Yeah, I imagine Parks was the same way.
Signing bonus.
She looks and goes, "Are you serious?
Yeah.
How do you not know? Did you not read the booklet?
No,
There was
he
a
didn't.
booklet.
How did you pass the test with... You took both of their tests for them.
I can
What?
either
No,
confirm
no.
or deny any.
Hold on.
I took my own test.
Roll
alright?
deception.
I am independent.
Why do I feel like he
And
thinks he
Can
actually
I-
did?
Can I ask? Can I do this though? Can I roll it with advantage because he actually did take his own test? He just bullshitted the entire thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, Theoquin, you also roll...
I feel like I would have taken my own test. I would have just taken out of an
Well, I think the question is did Rex see
You-
your answers and go,
Yeah, it's you
Oh.
took the test, but did you answer correctly or did Rec fix it?
So I rolled a 29.
Mine's a nat 1.
Hold on, I have
The
to.
two ends of the spectrum have finally collided.
Did I just lose like interest mid-sentence or something? Wait, what's that?
I think I took the test.
I did not take my own
Rek,
test.
did I take
Did
the
I pay
test?
my
did.
rent?
Rek, you made sure I took my test, right? Oh, fuck. Stop burying my name into
What
it.
was that? What's today?
No, that I say I'm gonna say this. You eloquently defend yourself and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know me. You know I'm good enough at this. I could and you. She doesn't know your scores. She just know you passed. You full on. Just you're like, no, I took the test, and then Rex came over and double checked my answers and made sure everything was good.
I say that with the utmost confidence.
Yes.
You say it like
Utmost
that's the
confidence.
way it was
Like, yeah,
supposed
That's
to be.
what
It
teammates
was fine.
do!
Honestly, like, I thought I did pretty good too. Thank you.
Rex changed, like, almost nothing.
I don't even
Mostly
remember
not-
change.
The written
I mean,
responses.
there were like a couple weeks of tutoring, but other than that, I think
Up
it
until,
went
like,
pretty-
during the test, he was
Hey,
tutoring me. It was
We
great.
made it this far. I just know there's adventuring
Look,
and friendship.
look. I'm gonna level with you guys. You guys have brought me back some interesting knickknacks and tools from your stuff. Like you see the various from Courier and people did one stuff. You brought back various artificial like knickknacks and things.
Artificial artificers.
Yes. So I'm just gonna pretend like this conversation didn't happen.
Thank God.
So what you guys are about to be doing for for everyone, just so I'm also making sure that I'm not doing something wrong too, we're just going to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
You will be getting paid depending on the distance traveled and stronghold difficulty you go into, which you guys will be able to choose. You guys will get paid an amount of money equal to the work that VarTec sees come back. So you actually have a paying job and you keep your residential. Yes. I'm seeing that you're not quite connecting.
We go places.
How did
We get things, we get paid. That about the gist of it?
I
See, I know
cannot
my toast. I
believe
actually
that
understood
you
that.
and I. Okay. Anyway. Yes.
All right, well that's all I need to know. Count me in.
Wait, do we like?
What?
We have to bring in everything we find, or do we?
Not
get to
everything. Only important things. You'll be getting a list of various. Yeah, you're lucky. You're purdy.
Yeah.
You'll be getting a list of various things to look out for.
Oh, 'cause I was really. Gonna
We don't
ask,
need
how do
every
we know
tin
what's
can of
important?
beans.
I mean,
Rek
they're
will probably
long-lasting.
eat those anyways. Beans?
Beans? They're high in protein.
You're lucky
Uh,
you're
Bringing the
birdie.
boys at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
looking for
for
beans.
Yeah, you guys will have the ability and luxury to, find things. If it's not on the list and you find it, you are more than welcome to keep it. But if you would like a bonus from VarTec, you can turn in items that you do not want to VarTec. But if it's not on the list and you find it, you can keep it as an incentive to be very thorough. Now, you guys are only on the rookie class, so you guys can only do 1 and 2 star difficulty stronghold. Okay? That means easy and kinda not as easy for you two.
How do-
Not very big. Not far away. There are still smaller ones that we know, we just haven't had teams go out to them yet because they haven't been that important. But we have a surplus recently, and I put in a recommendation for you guys.
Let's
Thank
phrase it as this.
you.
You put in a recommendation for me.
Hey, hold on.
Yes.
Wait, I feel like we are very independent and capable people.
To be fair, she does not
You
know.
are an independent
She
person.
doesn't know your combat skills. You guys have not done combat things with currying because you haven't
I
needed
still
to.
think I am quite capable.
So, okay, I believe you. Prove me right.
I think that we can handle some recovery. It doesn't sound like it's that difficult.
Yeah, it's not
Some
like
of
there's
these strong-
monsters in there.
So some of these strongholds,
Oh.
yeah, as you say that, she like. So some of these strongholds were not just like, oh, we're just gonna live there and like to fend off against any magical things or, the explosions that happen and all that jazz. Some of these strongholds have test sites in them. Some of the data you've been currying have been from recovered test sites.
Okay.
So test sites generally mean it's a semi-automated process. Things could be alive.
So we might have to crack some skulls, is what you're saying.
But we don't have to
Theoretically,
bring them back
if you
alive,
find
do
people
we?
in them,
Oh. I'm asking
you can
for questions.
attempt to not fight them. But if they are hostile, we have. It's not.
The tour guide.
We have the governance of the city and Lord Blackjaw
That
that
sounds really familiar.
we can clear out hostile individuals inside of strongholds.
So
You guys
we
know
don't
that Lord
do it.
Blackjaw is one of the board members for VarTec.
So if we're hostile, we just run away.
No.
No. If they're hostile, we kick the face in.
The
If
goal-
they're not
Oh, we
hostile,
can.
we try to chat with them.
The goal is
Yes.
to clear out these strongholds of their equipment on the list or anything of value, as well as any hostile forces. These are no longer active sites. So anyone in there is trespassing, and we are being hired to eliminate trespassers.
This is good. I like this. We could make a lot of money doing this.
If you
Yes,
do it right,
money.
you don't fuck it up.
Right.
How would we?
I thought she was going to say, yeah, right, if you don't parks it up.
Hey, we're not gonna fuck it up.
I don't
Why
know
would
how
we
we
fucked
would in
anything
the
up?
first
We're great at our job.
I mean, have we done anything?
I
wrong
know
so
what you
far?
guys do outside of work.
Right. What does that have to do with
test.
work?
Wait, what do we? I mean, we're off the plot. I don't even know what you're referring to at this point.
Subsection C, paragraph A. Even while off duty, you still represent the VarTec Exploration Company.
Translation, as long as you live under my roof, you will
And eat
do
my
as I
food.
say.
Listen.
VarTec.
How do you expect me to know these rules if I've never read them? Okay, like I'm not just gonna know these off the top of my head.
She pulls out like a hand pillow and just like she screams into it, but no sound comes out of it. So you can tell she's augmented it for the silent spell,
And
and
we're
she
just
just
smiling.
screams into it.
Just
Oh, I'm
smile,
laughing
just
because all
beaming.
it is VarTec is a real parent company. As long as you live under my roof and eat my food, you'll do as
Yeah,
I
that's-
say. I'm
So,
not
yes.
mad. I'm just
Where does
disappointed.
everyone get these rule books from?
You have them.
God.
You lost them.
No, they didn't lose them.
Oh, is that what's helping keep my bed up?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bed was.
Why
a little
did you
off
not
limits,
put
so
in a maintenance
It
request?
was just easier just to use the book.
Theo,
I think
yours.
that might have been when I threw at you to wake you up that one time.
No, yours are coasters.
Oh, that's right, those fancy coasters.
I was wondering why the coasters were so thick. Guess I should open that.
Mine are still on the bookshelf. They can review them.
And they bring home a pet, behold.
All right. You guys aren't leaving until they review the books with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Your next mission, you get a day off,
Uh-huh.
and technically you don't anymore. You're going to go read the books. I am going to come by at 8 p.m. tonight.
Uh-huh.
Books.
We're going to read the books.
We're
Alright,
gonna
I'll
read
see you
the
tonight
books.
then.
Oh gosh, is this gonna be Billy Madison?
Oh, that's what she
That's
means.
correct.
Except it's you. Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. Just wreck. That's correct.
You say, "Oh, read the book." She
Judas.
immediately, give me a persuasion at disadvantage because she's very much like, I can slap you.
I'm like totally egging this on too.
Okay, so I'm
Oh
sad
my
it's
God.
disadvantage because there's a nat 20, but that's a 28.
Jesus Christ.
Look, if you impress me with how much you actually learn, I'll let you take me to get coffee.
Oh, I thought
All right.
I thought she was going to say, I'll let you take me.
Chicka wow wow.
I'm gonna have to have Jeeves move the coffee machine to the bedroom.
Yeah, we gotta hide it. Wait,
To
she can
get
hear
coffee, not your coffee.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Yes, I will take you for coffee.
Good.
And if you don't,
I'm going to make a gentleman out of you yet.
if you don't read enough,
That
I'll take
makes
her for
one of
coffee.
us.
If you can't do it, no one can.
She'll blush a little.
That's so
That's fair.
sweet.
Okay, so you guys go read your books. I'll bring by at 8 o'clock some, like, what do you guys want, pizza?
Ooh, I love
Yes.
pizza.
Okay, I'll get,
We're a big fan of Italian.
we'll get,
Yeah,
I'll
I
get
heard that
a
Italian's
veggie special for
fantastic.
Rex.
It's Italian.
What was
Veggie
that?
special for Rex. PMS for you.
Yeah, that's right.
And Thea Quinn, yours is
I love everything.
Teriyaki.
that's
Also, I
right.
love Hawaiian and Thai.
That's right. That's
I
right.
like everything.
The Supreme
not
Pizza.
drinking. Yeah, I'm
All right,
not
no, your
drinking at all.
character, not you, Zeke.
Neither
Okay,
one of
so
us.
I'll come by with these 3 pizzas.
Honestly, I'll eat all of it.
And here's how it's going to work. For everything you guys get right, except for you, Rex, you can just eat everything you guys get right, you guys get a slice.
All right.
Get it wrong, we starve to death.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, sounds good. Let's do
No.
I
this.
just need you guys to sign these papers saying that you agree to your increase.
I know my own name.
Jim
Your
Dan.
name.
That's how I sign my name. It's not a lie.
Where's the big...
It's not a lie.
Okay. If
Mine
it
is
matches
actually
the if
a
it matches
nice-
the paperwork you assigned when you
It's just a
started.
big P and a big X and then a scribble in between.
Mine is a nice signature because my character also likes art. So like, this is
Okay.
nice.
So you guys are free for the rest of your day to
Stand
do what you want while she gets paperwork ready.
Rick, how many books are there?
Well, there's the introduction handbook. There is the rules and regulations, including the HR about sexual harassment and the other harassment. Then there's the job description handbook. Those are the entry-level books. There are also at least another 2 once you start getting up higher levels, once you get above rookie. So to start with, you have 3 books to read.
Well, we better get reading. All right, hand them
Hey,
over.
Bart, do you want to order our own pizza?
You have like no faith in yourself to read any of the books.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
3 books in one day. is a lot of
Listen.
work.
I really want to take this
Wait,
nice
how
Jenny girl
thick are
out for
these
coffee. So
papers?
you hand over
I
the
mean,
books. I'll read them.
Well, we gotta get back to the room first.
Yeah, you guys
How
get back
thick are the
and you
books?
get back to the room and you Jeeves has made like a tiny cake. It's like a
Reindeer.
surprise.
Thank you. What's the surprise?
Oh, thank you.
Wait, is it your birthday?
Yeah. Happy birthday! Hey!
Yeah! Oppa!
Do I know what the cake is actually for?
You can give me insight.
It's probably for our congratulations.
Right? For the
I wrote a drinking game. When you read a page, you take a shot.
19.
Yeah, you can tell Jeeves made it because you guys got a
I am for
promotion.
Okay. So Rick will just sit there and go like, "Thank you, James."
Happy birthday.
Meanwhile, Parks is gonna start singing "Happy Birthday." It's like
I gotta pull out my flute and join.
It is not a birthday.
we're not listening.
Hey, what?
Happy
What?
birthday from all of us to you.
It's not the right song. It's like we're playing 2 different songs here.
Jeeves is going to cut
Happy
a
birthday, happy
decent
birthday.
slice,
Is it a rum cake?
like a small, a less than decent slice for Parks and Theo Quinn, and the rest just goes to Rick.
That's fair. I'm not a big sweets eater.
It's all right. I'm saving room for pizza and coffee
I
anyway.
thought you were I'm saving
Yeah.
room for Jim.
He's getting his sweets later. People
Wait. Are we having pizza?
Later tonight, 8 o'clock. Jenny will be coming
Cool.
All right.
back. You don't have to cook. It's a
I got
Yes.
book you.
book me.
All right, hold on. You're under arrest.
No.
Hey,
Like,
I
give me
thought
the
book
book.
me.
You see Jeeves just fall
It's
on.
a joke that Parks and Rec do as they were avoiding the law in New Yonkers. It's just like,
You guys ran a scam where you would alter yourself so you looked like a police officer and you'd come book him if he was in trouble.
all right, Rex, you're under arrest.
Oh no,
Is that
not
what
again.
The fluffy
Yeah.
cups were for?
So yeah, you guys have that where you guys just Book him. And just Jeeves is going to kick in and woo! Bad boys, what you going?
Nothing to say to that at all.
But the copyright for like, not good, fellas. Not good, fellas.
Undistinguished gentlemen.
Parks being like the friendly, happy-go-lucky guy that he is, he's gonna come over to his good friend. Well, he'll probably save this for like a needed moment, but he's gonna go up to his good friend Theo and like pat him on the shoulder and just be like, "Listen, we're gonna read these books. We're gonna fucking pass this test, and we're gonna go make some fucking bank and give you bardic inspiration."
It's crazy. It's not like I was gonna do the same thing.
To him.
Hey.
Yeah.
We literally do it at the same time.
We're like both.
You got this. No, you got this.
We're gonna
boy.
get this, Brad.
Yeah, you guys
We
are
gonna
like
get this.
party boy hyping it up for reading. We're gonna get so fucking smart. Our brains are gonna get so fucking
We're
big.
inspiration
Let's go.
back off each other. What is yours?
Mine's a
one-
D12.
Mine's a D10.
Okay.
So, roll me an intelligence check, just straight with your. I'm not just with your bardic.
So just without the D10.
You guys aren't rolling at disadvantage because Rex is helping you.
I'm confused.
Oh, thank God I had that. Okay, so that's a 19.
So intelligence
Oh, with the party.
with a 1d12.
So just roll the D12, not
No. Roll a d20. Add your intelligence
Okay.
modifier.
15 plus 8 minus 1. Oh, 20 something.
Yeah, 22.
I'm also not smart enough to do that right now.
This is why I'm the wizard. So you got a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. DC was 16.
I
was
made up
moderately
for
high.
that one earlier.
I'm glad that we gave each other bardic because I rolled a 13.
Yeah, y'all would have biffed it.
Well, I rolled an 18. Wait, no, I rolled a 15.
Yeah, 50 minus
Minus
1. So you would have biffed. You both would have biffed it. That was why I was like, this DC is going to be just slightly. And if they're smart, yeah, you guys gave each other. So you guys are like power montage of like reading a book, rec pop quizzing, like going through scenarios.
It's like we're sitting there, we're like reading the book with one hand and then like lifting another book with the other. Like, we're, like changing books, like, yeah, we can do this.
Just in the background is
I'm
Rex
like,
just doing push-ups
I'm
with cake.
restringing my bow. I'm like fixing up.
You're like Jesus giving like trying to interact because he has it all downloaded.
Yeah, it's in his.
Oh,
memory.
Parks, I need you to come stay over here, and like puts a robot hand on your lap as you're going through like, like, can you
Wait.
help me?
That's sexual harassment.
he's reading the sexual harassment part of the book. Wait a minute, I just read this.
No, I can't.
Sexual
I think
harassment.
I hear my dad calling.
What about my career?
Here. Yay! You guys take the. Eventually, Jenny will come back, and you guys are reading, and she walks in with a pizza, sees you guys reading, and goes like,
When she walks in, can we be like the classical style classes, legs crossed wide?
do you want to do that?
Yeah, with my
I'm
violin.
actually
Yeah.
going for it.
So you're playing while like they're on your music stand is the book, and you're like playing, and like you nod, and Rex will turn the
I
page.
was like, can I have Jeeves holding my book for me?
The place is as clean as possible. Like,
Like spot. That's what Rec has been doing while we've been reading. Is he's been cleaning.
do you have summon? Do you have that prepared as like summon animal, or summon like?
I think I took mostly healing
We can say
spells.
for this one, I guarantee as a druid you have that spell.
Did druids prepare?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you gotta change it every day.
Okay.
Um,
so I was gonna say I think most of my spells are actually healing.
We'll say you prepared today like summon animal companions.
You do have
And-
an innate familiar.
What is that? I forget what that is.
An ain't familiar?
You gain a service of a familiar, a spirit
Oh, you-
that takes into.
Oh, that's my homebrew one.
Yeah, you're.
Oh,
If you wanted that, that's fine.
I mean I have that.
So yeah, you have a familiar friend who is
It's badger.
it's a badger who's just been helping clean. What's his name?
Chucky.
No,
Why is he called Chucky?
I would say N. Parks and Rec.
Oh my lord.
There we go. Its name is N.
Just N. Spelled E-N. Parks and Rec. Yeah, he's just been like, just walking through, like, just cleaning up trash.
He an earthbender?
No, he's not an
He's
earthbender.
just a
Badger mole.
Badger mole.
He's not a badger. He's just a badger. But so he's
Aren't
just
they-
doing his thing, cleaning up. And you guys, she walks in. She's like,
Hello.
"What?
Good day, madam. How are you?
Oh, God.
What?
Hey.
What is happening?"
We read the books.
I
Yeah, we finished them.
She pulls out two like copies of the test.
We'll see about that.
Puts down the pizza. Let's see about that.
No.
Hands you each one. So now you guys get a roll. I mean, you guys can do a pep talk beforehand.
Come on,
Yes,
we can
we're
do
gonna.
this.
I imagine like we put our hands on each other's shoulders, just like and like start headbanging like we can do this. And there's like bardic
So
inspiration.
you guys give each other bardic inspiration again. And you guys are rolling because you guys passed with advantage.
I have a feeling this is gonna happen to us a lot.
It's gonna be so much fun.
So with advantage with the bardic.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God that's with advantage. I still don't know if I passed though. With advantage, 14.
26.
All right. So Theogwyn, you ace it. You absolutely crush it. You technically get a passing grade, but with a little bit of Jenny being the teacher and walking around and going, "All right, you two, make sure you read the answers thoroughly, or read the question thoroughly."
Like,
Oh
Crap, I forgot to put my name on it.
Big.
man, it says what not to do, not what to do.
And she's just sitting over there eating like pizza with Rack as you guys take it. It's an hour-long test, so it's like 9 o'clock before you guys finish.
I get noticeably nervous because they're staring me down.
Do I get points off and not capitalizing things?
What's today's
Oh,
date?
son of
What?
a bitch. He just like, starts erasing.
Do we have to sign the back?
Yes, this is going in your file. I'm going to do it myself because just as a hunch. I just want to prove that you guys read the book.
Yes, we did indeed read the book.
Good.
We
She
did.
takes it. All right.
I take my cup off the cup holder that's still the rule book. I'd never removed it.
God.
No, you guys just shared my books.
Yeah,
Exactly,
no.
we used
Parks used his, and Theoquinn used yours.
Okay.
I
just left
She,
it.
you guys then spend the night eating pizza, hanging out with Jenny as she's like off the clock, just hanging out. And yeah, it's you guys shoot the shit and have a good time. Jenny and you make a date for after you come back from your first mission. She will let you take her out on one date. A coffee date.
One more date, that is.
Coffee.
As
Right,
of
coffee.
now, it's a coffee date.
Right, that's what people.
She says hi to N. She gives N. She brought N like a mini pie.
Oh,
Just
Fun.
there you go.
little buddy.
She's the bad guy, isn't she?
She's the BB.
She's nice to the familiar. She's the bad guy.
She's the
I
dragon
would say,
in the
do
final
familiars
dungeon.
Some people are just nice.
Well, that can't be right.
I don't believe that.
Well, no, hold on. It's a
I'll
fantasy
remember this
world, so it's a little bit more believable.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
In real life, yeah.
What the actual fuck? I'm right here.
Well, no, I just meant not you. but,
Listen,
like, people.
viewers, in about 10 sessions, just remember this moment.
You guys laugh, listen to the radio. There is a ball game on. It's broadcasted from, from hometown. You guys are watching.
Oh, from New Yonkers. Yeah.
So you guys are watching
The Yankees versus the maroon shoes.
the maroon pantaloons. Thank you.
Maroon pantaloons. I almost said that. I was like, but yeah.
Maroon pantaloons versus
The Yankees.
the Yankees.
Name it right.
It's just their mascot's like a chimp, a Yanti chimp.
Snake monkey.
Snake monkey.
Snake monkey.
So yeah, who are you rooting for?
The Yankees?
The Yankees.
You guys are who
Da
are you?
Bears.
Da Bears.
Da Bug
Theogwyn, who are
Bears.
you rooting for?
I don't know baseball, so I would just join the team, like the group. Like, oh yeah.
So Jenny's going to be divisive. And it's going to go, nah. Let Pantaloons kind of go.
Hey, oh yeah, hey.
Oh, that no.
That's just a
come
bunch.
on.
That's just a bunch of New York A's.
Yeah, just a bunch of.
Hey.
Maybe you can convince me otherwise when you get back.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was doing a Family Guy.
Listen. When I get back, we're gonna watch another Yankees game, and I'm
So-
gonna show you why they're the best team.
We have
Take her to a Yankees.
is the. God, you gotta get some spells for that. This is the Yankees. This is the Pantaloons. We're doing straight up, just roll off.
I'd like to give Bardic inspiration to
I was
the
saying, dang it, I was
Yankees.
thinking, like, we're Yankees.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, you gotta wear your lucky underwear. You gotta
Right, I'm wearing like my lucky underwear. Like I'm wearing like that
all right,
button that I
Strahd.
found on the ground like 3 years ago.
You want a 15 through 20
Okay.
to be able to have them roll a Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 10. So your luck. The other team has more people wearing their lucky things. Straight rollies. So
The tie?
Yankees rolled a 5.
Oh no.
And the Pantaloons rolled a natural 1.
The Yankees!
The Yankees get caught fucking cheating. Or, the Pantaloons get caught fucking cheating. And the Yankees,
The new Yankee.
the new Yankees, the Yankees.
The new
Yankees.
Yankees.
Sorry, the Pantaloons get caught cheating, and the Yankees crush it. And the guy just capitalized on the fact that they lost their pinch hitter and they got caught cheating twice. The pinch hitter and their pitcher, and you guys just crush them.
Damn, Pantaloons always be cheating.
Can't trust someone with maroon pantaloons.
Can't trust the pants.
Pantaloons.
Can't trust the
That's
pants.
why
Jenny's
we don't
like,
wear them.
huh?
Anti-pants.
I feel like I placed poorly. She does not
There's
very
still
well
time to enjoy
know
the dark side.
baseball, but she knows you guys love it. All
I
right.
do love it.
Well, it's about that time
More
for
football guy.
for me to go. I'll send you guys your options on the screen tomorrow morning. And you guys have a good night. Don't party too hard. Jeeves
party
put the
with us.
leftovers in the fridge. Good night.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Why not spend the night? The bed will be a rockin'
And
because my
Parks-
books aren't there to keep it level.
Parks ever the gentleman will walk her to the door. His door, not her door.
Just
Well, here, let me walk you to the door.
To the
Yeah.
bedroom
Leads him to
door.
his room.
yeah, let me walk. Lead her to the front door. She's like, "Thanks, you're such a gentleman."
Oh,
You're
I thought Parks was walking her to his bedroom
No.
door.
No,
So you
no,
walked in the
no,
door.
no,
The front door,
The bedroom.
and then but she
I
was
thought it was the
expecting him
bedroom door.
to walk her to her room, but he just stops at the. She like opens the door. She walks through, looks back at him. He's just leaning on the frame, just like flexing up a bit,
Ta-ta.
just to be like, "What do you say?" She's like, "I had fun."
Yeah, me too.
I want to have
Just
some fun.
yeah, just like flexing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna look like. Roll me an insight.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Hold on. Not 20.
You can tell she full on expected you to like walk her to her room, but at this point you've posted up for long enough that it's become a little weird.
Got
if you
it.
were to just leave the doorway now.
You just played off that you
I,
forgot something.
Ha! Gotcha. Let me get you to the other door.
I feel like I feel like it'd be gentlemanly for me to walk you to your room, but it would also be ungentlemanly because I know, you're a very like classy lady, and I don't want to. Yes, I
And
don't.
after
The acquaintance
finishing the
just-
sexual harassment,
I don't want to violate any of the HR rules, and not only that, but like I'm trying to respect your personal boundaries. So
consent is key.
You know what you're about
We're
to
just
have
in
to
the
do.
back like golfers class.
deception.
like as per chapter 17,
So,
subsection C.
You can
sexual
roll
harassment.
deception or persuasion
Oh, they're
because
both-
you're deceiving, trying to cover your ass,
Right.
but you're persuading her to believe you.
I'm gonna go with persuasion because I feel like if she catches me on persuasion, it won't be as bad if she catches me on deception. Thank God I've got a plus 15. 21.
Beat that DC by 1. Yeah, she is very much into like reading people. There's a reason why she has her job.
It's a valid point.
She goes, "You actually did read."
I did. Jeeves even Jeeves quizzed me.
I did. I'm so smart.
He did great.
He's programmed that way.
Hey, don't be like that.
So, wasn't an
Now
insult.
taking a look at that book coaster.
I am smart at my own right. Forget the system. Takes a tray and like throws it.
Damn it, Jeeves. Damn it, Jeeves. Rec just cleaned everything.
N runs over.
Good boy. She'll look at you and go, "All right, Yankees," and just like punt, like gives you like one of those like in the shoulder. I'll see you.
He's like, hey, no fun.
He wouldn't do that.
What?
No, that's stupid.
His charisma's high enough. He understands flirting.
Yeah.
Knocks you one. All right.
Punches.
I'll see you when you guys get back. I actually gonna be gone for 2 days. So.
Oh, all right. Well, enjoy where you're going.
Oh, friends getting married, gonna in the wedding
okay.
party, all that.
You need a +1.
I was just about to ask.
I
You
know
have
a
a
good
job
person
to
who
do.
could be one.
You both have a job to do. Thank you.
Well, enjoy your wedding.
It's not my wedding. Thank you.
Enjoy your friend's wedding.
There it is.
That'd be-
The wedding you were attending. Enjoy.
To describe her what she looks like, she is a Sphinx cat, so she is hairless. But she does have quite nice sculpted features. She is one of those, like, pencil body, like, body shapes where she wasn't wearing a pencil skirt. She was wearing, like, a more comfy, like, sweater and, like, a longer skirt.
Sweater.
She's very much into fashion, so she's up on trends, on color schemes
I like
and everything.
Short
should
skirt.
have an
and
Instagram.
She's nerd cute.
She's nerd cute. She her body, she does have a little bit of curve, not curve boom, but she does have a little bit of curve to her.
Does she have an Insta?
It's not a thing.
I don't know. Check your stone and hit the search option.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was MySpace back then.
So yeah, she is what Parks would deem to be like, not like vavoom attractive, but she has a quality about her where
She's like one of them nice ladies that like you could take home to your ma, and your ma would like give cannolis and shit.
Parks has like a respect a little bit
Yeah.
for the fact that not very many people have said no to Parks, and she said no to Parks a lot.
He always wants what he can't have.
Exactly.
Like a family.
And she knows that. She also knows that she's worried if Parks get it, Park not gonna want it and just leave. She doesn't know Parks yet. Only been there 3 months.
Don't worry, we'll change that.
So you guys spend the rest of your night in camaraderie, hanging out, listening to music.
The
And-
book goes back under the bed.
Figured.
Eating pizza, celebrating the
You guys,
Yankees.
no, just not. That's not in the dawn. She's not going to a gangster wedding. It'd be funny,
that
but
we
no.
know of.
So you guys get your long rest for the two of you who spent VarTec. And before we end, I will be giving you your boom boom boom. Good morning, VarTec.
God damn it, it's landing again.
You know what?
That was
That's his
really
name now.
good.
It's Landon Summers.
That was freaking
Landon
perfect.
Summers. All right.
There, just for you. It's I have not. I am anything. I am not a gracious DM. Landon Summers. Good morning,
Hello.
VarTec, and a happy Tuesday. Today's weather will be a balmy 85 degrees with light showers mid throughout the day. Remember, exploration or death.
They really need to change their slogan.
We're still working on it.
It's not. You guys know that it doesn't mean like you're going to explore or you'll die. It's the pursuit of exploration and knowledge to them is worth dying for.
We really need to change that.
Always moving forward.
Why can't it be like exploration or cake? I don't understand.
Cake or death.
Oh, okay, now cake or death,
Wow.
I'll take that.
I think someone
one's
has to
reasonable.
die.
I mean, I'd kill someone for some cake.
You can have mine.
You guys get two things pop up on the screen. You guys know that because it is a magical screen, it is touch screen. You guys can like boom and click
So there
things.
are iPhones.
No, this is the reason why it's a huge screen.
It's a smart board.
And the
no
reason why
faster.
it's huge is
Oh, yeah, I
because
forgot about
the magic technology hasn't come up to getting compressed
Contact, yeah.
yet. Like to that level of like phones are a thing, but they're still wall phones. Like they're still like pickup phones. Like not like wall. At this point they're hand cradle phones. But they're like the technology for this is at a point where it has to be big because of all the components and things for
Yeah.
it. There's not compact magic tech yet.
That we know of.
Well, I mean, there's no real need for a lot of that technology because people have
probably
things
in
like they can
Japan.
cast sending. And
Yeah,
stuff
for people who
like that.
can, yeah, but not everyone can.
Right. Well, that's why it's
Japan
not such a
or-
dire need.
Yeah.
That
or
if that's something that
China.
you feel you need, you either know someone or you can do it yourself.
So you guys have a 1-star and a 2-star option. The 1-star is cleaning out a religious-based stronghold. It was more of a place of respite in the wastelands for religious individuals, or going and investigating a like growth facility, like for a small like farm, underground farm.
I'd say we start with the one just to dip our toes into this new job. No
The
sense
other
in.
one pays more.
It technically does pay more, but it is a difference in risk.
Can do it, right?
We don't know yet, so I would suggest.
Wait, have we seen any of each other fight?
You guys are probably scuffled. Like she wouldn't know. You guys have scuffled with people.
Yeah, protecting our stuff, but.
Let's
But this is a very different job than what we're doing. We used to just show up, drop off a package, and leave.
Yeah, you guys would fight like like when you're exploring out in the wasteland, you'd fight like every so often the pack of like wolves or like things like that, but nothing like that's not out of the ordinary. Basic people can defend that. So you guys know you guys' strength and like abilities, but you guys haven't fought anything that really challenged you.
I mean, what can really be at a
let's
farm?
start with the easier one. Let me tell you why. This is a new job. We don't want to fuck it up too early.
That's true. We do want to.
We start with the early one. We can get start to get a good reputation going.
Or if we do the harder one, we get an even bigger reputation.
Oh, but
and-
if we fuck it up, then that's not good.
That reputation
That's
is a big
true,
reputation in a
too.
different direction.
I don't care.
Alrighty, well then let's go with the easy one.
So you click that one,
Yes.
boom, and then do you accept this mission?
Yes.
Wonderful! You, my friends, will be going out into the wastelands to recover some basic religious iconography from a stronghold of religious pairing.
Intent.
Should not take you more than 2 days. A day to get there, a day to... an afternoon to go through, and then a day back.
I was wondering if you catch yourself on that.
Day to get there and a day to get back.
It's like, what about the exploring? Parry the platypus.
Good luck.
That's a familiar that I need.
You'll
to
need it.
That'd be perfect.
And that is where we're going to end our session 0. You guys have your first mission ahead of you. Characters made, camaraderie solid in this group.
This is gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be great.
Let's go.
We're gonna
to-
die.
This is the hype squad.
Yeah, this is the hype squad for real.
Let's go talk to the children of Adam. That's totally what this is going to be.
So doing end of stream stuff. If
start
you
hitting
want to check
buttons.
out tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brandon and I will be hosting a little bit of a DM get together, including Raspy Screams, Faye, and Riley of Nat One Adventures, along with DM Wolf of the Behind the Dice podcast, Mitchikent from TikTok, and Danny Hurt from Twitch. We're just gonna be hanging out, chatting DM stuff, kicking around stories, and answering questions. On Saturdays, you can check out the RPG table. We do Vampire the Masquerade. On Sundays, we have the after show, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for both days. And then on Thursdays, over at Until_May, I play Blades in the Dark campaign over there. And starting in a couple weeks, we're going to be doing Fallout Tuesday nights, both at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can also feel free to check out the private streams of both Zeek's Way and Tragic Backstory.
Someday when I get back.
Someday when I get back.
Oh,
And then the
that's-
PC
yeah.
parts come in.
I'll be back next week.
Make sure to follow all of our socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can also check out our merchandise over on our Redbubble. There's a lot of people that we love and support and that we want to show love to. We've got a list of, family, friends that we'd love to encourage you guys to follow, including our resident dice maker Nerdy Encounters from the RPG table.
This video will go up on YouTube on Monday. The DM one. Do we want to put that one on YouTube as well, just as an educational thing about DMs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll probably just upload some raw form of that without very much editing. But then that means next Friday we play D&D! And the cycle begins again. Hopefully we'll have all the fun graphic stuff ready for next week. I know that looks like Jiti messed with some things, so we may have to reevaluate how we're going to do some graphic stuff.
We'll do fine.
You'll figure it out, and then you guys will get to see the VarTec logo.
Yeah. Super excited for that.
Yay! Alrighty, I think that's all I have outside of.
And I need to hurry up and go too.
Well, okay.
I'm moving tomorrow.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We cannot wait until next week for this, but also can't wait for tomorrow to have some DM fun. So, until next week. See
Until.
ya.
Adios.